Yo, yo, what's up with it? You can do it when you need. Get it? Okay. That is that. And that is that. And we're going backwards today. Hey, what's up, Ty? Or Tay? What's up? Yeah. What's up, C Mizzle? Said, let's go Detroit Lions, huh? Yeah, y'all doing something out there. Can't even front. Hey, Juliet. What's up, Millie? Millie. What's up with that? We're going to play around a little bit today. And for sure, this is going to be new love. New love. How can I guarantee that? Because I'm going to point out new people. I'm not going to read it as if it's a past person. Even if it is a past person, the new people are going to resemble the past people. If you feel like it's a past person, it's going to resemble past people. Unless you're in a relationship, then a past person would be a current person. So that wouldn't be like, too unbelievable for you. But this is about new love. Because I've been doing a lot of personal readings this weekend. And a lot of them were like, well, what's the new love looking like? And, even my brother, he was like, what's out there? I was like, all right, I'll let you know. I'll hit you back. All right. So anyway, let's get started. All right, so we're on Pisces. So Pisces, what's up, Olin? Hey there, Curly Cookie. T Lee. What's up? Hello, Kimberly. How y'all doing today? All right. So anyway, let's see. So Pisces, new love coming your way. All right. So it's a union. So it's gonna be someone who's going to enhance the quality of life around you. There's someone who likes merging together, coming together, empowering you. This is somebody who maybe they're looking. I'm gonna say this is somebody when they're around, they make you better. All right. So even if they don't necessarily increase they're going to increase the quality of life because they make you better. So that's an automatic there. All right. Could be a Gemini or just somebody who's very communicative, like somebody who doesn't mind, going back and forth with you. They're pretty witty, pretty funny. I say funny too, you know what I mean? In a more kind of like sarcastic way. Like this would be somebody to hear you say something and they kind of maybe finish your sentences. Maybe they finish your sentence. All right, because the Gemini energy, this is somebody who does like to date. They like to give just because gifts. They like just because gifts. So there's maybe somebody who's a gift giver or somebody who likes to be given gifts, or they like partnerships. They're very good at partnerships. All right. So again, this is going to be a relationship where your strengths, their strengths come together and they gel pretty good. You know what I mean? Like nobody feels like they're overpowering each other at this point. It's going to seem this way. What I'm using? Oh yeah, we're gonna use these. Another oracle. So, new love. Hey there, Shabba buddy. I am tired too, yo. I am a little tired. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it is what it is. This is let me see. So it's somebody who's traditional, or this is just gonna be somebody who's very stable or consistent in your life. All right. So they may be. Hold on, because I don't like when my phone do that little twisty thing. It'd be like floppy and shit. I don't like that. All right, so wait, what'd you say? It was congratulations to Miracle going on. Hey there, Fairy Bob Mother. Okay, I see. Hey, Kim Priestess. I'm dreaming I was in a relationship with a light skinned chick I'd never seen or met, but she had a baby or it was ours. Oh shit! Somebody said congratulations in advance. Okay. All right. So anyway, this could be somebody who's traditional, or somebody who's, like I said, gonna be consistent, or like want to stay around for a while. Could be a Taurus. All right. And it could be a Scorpio. All right, so so they may be somebody who kind of plays the victim mindset sometimes. I got Gemini energy again, Gemini and Gemini. So they're a very communicative person. So they sometimes somebody who's like not necessarily always like a victim mindset, but like this could be somebody who like sacrifices for you, does stuff for you, even when you kind of like feel like you shouldn't, or they feel like they shouldn't. They just kind of do it for you anyway. Like this is somebody who I'm not gonna say they idolize you, but like this is somebody who just wants to see you in a better position, a better space. Because we do got the bridge here, so this is gonna be somebody who's gonna always try to figure out a way to connect with you, to be on the same ground with you, to communicate, like, fairly. Like, what is it that you want? They're a listener. They're a good listener too. They're a good listener. All right, but I just kind of feel like sometimes a person could be stubborn because it's somebody. Sometimes they feel like a victim. Like if you win, then they kind of feel like a victim. They play that. Oh well, you said it this way, or well, you didn't tell me that way. I didn't. You mean like sometimes they can kind of play like they don't understand shit. That might be a problem. But like for the most part, what I mean. You know how it goes. This is new love. So new love is that honeymoon stage. It's never like too serious. And with Gemini energy here, this is like very communicative, very talky, very flirty, very chatty. This is somebody who inspires you. They make you want to do new stuff. What I mean? They at least talk you into it, even if they don't necessarily get you to do it. They may do the same thing over and over, but they can talk you into doing something different. So this is somebody who has dark humor. I thought I read it, dark humor. So they may laugh about like inappropriate stuff, or they say like inappropriate jokes or some shit like that. All right. They may even have like a more like a you may kind of like their face maybe like how do I explain it? It's like you can see that they have strong bone structure in their face, strong bone structure in their face. So like maybe they have high cheekbones or like a chiseled chin or like their face, the structure of their face is like very noticeable. You know what I mean? So it's something along the lines of that. All right. Now they may for some of y'all they may stay near a bridge. I don't know if that makes a difference. It's somebody who so they may have like a personality where they grin, they smile, they don't really take stuff too seriously. Like they kind of seem like uninterested, easy, or they get easily bored. That's what it is. It's somebody who gets easily bored. All right, so this maybe also somebody who's watching you guys, like kind of observing you guys. Maybe like when you're leaving, or when like they be looking at your butt if you're a woman, or this like if this is like a guy, maybe even if it's a woman, she may be looking at your butt too. If if you're a guy, she may just be kind of seeing if you got something back there or something. Some women like that. So it could be that. Like this somebody who's very social, but like I guess they're kind of just observing you just at this moment, like because they may feel like you're uninterested. This may for some of y'all, this may be somebody you're kind of uninterested in because they may seem like a loner, you know what I mean? Or they may kind of seem, I don't know, maybe different in some way. They may kind of seem kind of fake, you know what I mean? Like this may be like a little, like if it's a woman, she may be kind of prissy too. Like kind of like, I don't know, I almost want to say like a housewife type of vibe or like a trad wife type of thing. Or like, I mean, she may not be exactly like that, but she kind of gives like more of a traditional woman vibe. Mom, wife, girlfriend in the house, cooking, baking, you know what I mean? Wants to wear matching t-shirts and stuff to like family events and all that good stuff. It kind of seems that way. All right. So this is also somebody who makes jokes throughout their hardship. So know about them. Know about that. Like so they can. That's why I say it's like dark humor. They make jokes about like stuff that happened to them. Six of Cups. So it's maybe somebody you guys are kind of fond of or familiar with. Because Gemini can mean that you guys talk a lot or communicate a lot. Like they try to match up with all you. You know what I mean? Like they try to like connect with you in a way where it seems like they understand you, even if they don't. They just kind of like put on an act of like smiling because it says fake smile, so they're like, mm-hmm. Oh, okay, I get it. This is a booster. They boost you up. That make you feel comfortable, and you will because the Six of Cups is here. So it's a relationship where you'll feel comfortable around this person, just talking, being vulnerable. You may because the Six of Cups is here. I sometimes think of it as like a first house type of energy where you're just meeting this person, or this person instantly feels like family, cousin, somebody who you've like known or who you can like I don't know, like I said, just be vulnerable with or just be yourself with. You know what I mean? Maybe for a little bit of y'all, they could be a little immature in a way where they still kind of romantic. Oh, that's what it is. That's what that Six of Cups is. They romanticize like relationships that they've grown up in. You know what I mean? So like this would be somebody, that's why I said they're traditional. Even if they're not like a trad wife or trad husband or any of that type of shit, they still hold on to like values that they share from ancestral family. Hey there, Nancy, family and shit like that. Like they still see stuff from like a younger period where they like romanticize how their parents used to do shit without really knowing the inner dynamics or working of that parent relationship between like, their partner or their parents relationship. They didn't really know the inner workings of their parents' relationship. It just looked very happy, and they wanted to replay that. So for some of y'all, this is gonna be somebody who wants to kind of like play that role. They like to be in the house. They like to be close. This could be a cuddler. Like they like to just touch you. So it's somebody who maybe touchy feely. I like to touch you. I like to have you around, or they like to be touched. So it's one of those. All right. Yeah, they may be a mentor or very spiritual. Because I got the Hierophant here again. So this can make them a teacher, traditional, government worker. They have status. People respect them and they have integrity. So this would be somebody who you guys could trust. And you're going to feel like, I could trust them. You know what I mean? Like, it's going to seem like they have, the right way of doing things. So it could be a Scorpio, it could be a Taurus. Like, it seems like they were raised right. That's what I will say. This person seems like they were raised right. Like, you want to keep this person around. You know what I mean? So Yeah, this is somebody who likes relationships. Yeah, but again, we got so it's a very authoritarian person. Now, for some of y'all, they work like I said in the government because we got the emperor here, the high priest. I mean, the hierophant, and I was thinking that as being like maybe like a government official or it's could be like a officer, police officer. Nope, we starting at this is the beginning, Nancy. This is the beginning. We going backwards. Hey there, goddess is me. So yeah, they may be a little bit older than y'all, but for some of y'all, they may be a little bit younger. Now, if they're older, they still kind of, like I said, they still kind of give up that little young appeal, that young vibe, where they're trying to like maybe get over like outdated traditions, values, beliefs, shit like that. So they're working on that. All right. Yep. This is somebody who you guys have interacted with in the past before because we got the Wheel of Fortune. So it's going to be a new experience with this person again. You've interacted with them before. Maybe could have just held conversations because Gemini could just be somebody who just talks, just to talk. It don't necessarily have to be like we were going anywhere, we were doing anything. I just maybe seen you, maybe you're my neighbor, maybe you're my outside. Like because the Six of Cups could be anybody that's close or you're familiar with. So it's a familiar person who's going to be a new love for y'all. But the thing, the dynamic behind y'all is going to change because we got Wheel of Fortune, and it's just like unexpectedly. Maybe there's like an unexpected interaction that you guys have. It wasn't planned to go that way. So it may just kind of like turn out this way. But this will be somebody who comes back around, maybe because they feel like there's a benefit. Like maybe they seen you once before. And then maybe for some of y'all, they could either feel like you intimidated them or they could feel like they were like maybe more stern or like more strict about stuff. Like they kind of have like this strict vibe with them. Like things have to go this way. Like they're very traditional. Things need to go this way. So they may be into like gender roles too, man or woman. They may be into like gender roles. But for some of y'all, they're coming back. If this is a past person, they're coming back because you guys are the best option that they had. All right, but like maybe you've interacted with them before, but it wasn't like nothing serious. Because the Gemini energy kind of gives me like nothing serious. We're just talking, we're just chatting, and maybe they were just like dating around, or just like because we got Seven of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. They were just dating around. You know what I mean, with the world. Maybe some of them they're on popular online or they're successful somewhere. Maybe in your environment. Maybe people know them, like they're popular in that way. There's something like that, and it's like somebody who's going to be interacting with you guys all over again from the past. And some of y'all, like I said, from the past could just be like I've known them before. We just talked. It's not nothing too major, but they may have felt like you were uninterested in the past, or they may have been uninterested in the past. But now the dynamic is shift, and they're seeing you guys as an opportunity. All right, so let me signs. Could be a Gemini, Taurus, Scorpio, Gemini, Taurus, Aries, Scorpio, Sag, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Scorpio, Gemini. Yeah. All right, so that was a long one. That was like 12 minutes for like forever. I didn't realize I was giving that much out. So that was for Pisces. Good grief. All right, so Pisces. I mean Aquarius now. Aquarius. Aquarius. Hey there, Majesty. What's going on there? You know who that is, C-Mac? Yeah, I try to do my best just to try to like make sure I hit all the angles for you, so you can see like, okay, I see. All right, yeah, I know who that is. Word. And then start flirting with her, and then it pop off, and he's like, "Yo, bro, it worked out." Like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Told my folks what to do, play by play. What we say, Aqua Gang. Yeah, Aqua Gang. All right, hold on, man. I don't like when they be doing this thing. Okay. All right. All right. There it goes. All right. So let's get it. Aqua. New love coming your way. All right. Boom. We got the sun here. So it's going to be somebody who has a great personality. Somebody has a great shine too, like a great smile. All right. Could be a Leo. Could be a Sag. So this may be somebody who's a little foreign too, or this is somebody who's like at a distance. Maybe this is a long term. I mean, not long term. This may be a long distance relationship, but for some of y'all, this may be a long term because the ninth house does represent your second marriage. So even if it's not necessarily like a second marriage or even a first marriage for you, this would be somebody who you guys learn to take on a new philosophy with. All right, this may be one that also boosts your confidence. So this person is confident. This person is outgoing. They may be a traveler. They may be very active. They have a lot of energy, a lot of spunk to them. Could be a Sag, could be a Leo. A lot of energy to them. This is also somebody who's maybe practices a different spirituality than you, or they're into like unorthodox spirituality practices and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So sometimes it could be like they're into like maybe like law or like and law like terms of like lawyers or like land, like the law of the land in general, maybe. So maybe they deal with like deeds, insurance, stuff like that, or they deal with like title. I don't know. That's usually like an eighth house thing, but for some reason I just feel like they deal with like paperwork. You know what I mean? I guess maybe they have an office job, which I don't understand how I got even all this. But this is somebody who's very good at expressing themselves. All right. So you like this person's ethics. Maybe you like the way they get stuff done. So this is somebody who's very spiritual. All right, this may be somebody who you guys have like a lot of spiritual debates with, or like political debates. Maybe they do that. Maybe that's who they are. Maybe they're a political debate. Like this is somebody who always debates their beliefs. They have strong beliefs and they'll stand on them, and they're very confident in them. And for them, they've worked. They've created their life the way that it is. You know what I mean? So like they're very, self assured about them. And because it's the Sagittarius energy, this makes this person a big deal in your life. Ninth house is an important house too when it comes to connections, because it's connection that changes the way you see yourself in the world. So this person is somebody who challenges how you see yourself in the world, but they do it in a pleasant way. And they also do it in a way that kind of like maybe makes you believe like, okay, I could be open to that. So I'm not gonna say like tolerant, but it makes you more like accepting of some things. You know what I mean? So this is somebody who could make you accepting of some things that you normally would hate. You're like, I don't like that. I would never do this. But they illuminate some things that you normally wouldn't have noticed or you wouldn't have thought about. Or like they kind of think in this like far out way. All right. This is somebody who also will imitate you. They'll do what they see you do. So this could be like a mirror. Very attractive person because we got Queen rising, stepping into your power. So this could be somebody who's in the spotlight, like already popular, already seen. You know what I mean? Maybe they travel. Maybe they're like an artist or some shit. I don't know, because the sun could be a creative. So maybe they're in like a creative type of person. Sometimes it could be like a pastor, preacher, speaker, traveling artist or something, which could be a rapper or whatever. But like, yeah, they seem to be very artistic. All right. Could be a Libra. So it's gonna be somebody who has gentler features too. Their appearance is more gentler. You know what I mean? Like even if it's a woman, they're very like graceful, and so like maybe the way they walk, maybe the way they dress, like it's like revealing, but it's also conservative. You know what I mean? It's almost like a Earth sign woman, but it's an air sign. But I mean, maybe an Earth sign for some of y'all. So far, we only got Libra, Leo, Sag. So maybe I mean, and same thing with a man. Like they're very aesthetically pleasing. There's somebody who's attractive in their physical body too. Well, more in their appearance all around. So maybe they dress very nicely. Like maybe they dress to fit their body. Like that might be it too. This is somebody who dresses to fit their body, and they have like little like signature moves that they be doing. So I don't know. Maybe they what I mean, like do this with their hands, or they, I don't know, you know what I mean? I'm just giving examples. Like it could be anything. Maybe they like to do their hair, mess with their hair, do something. You know what I mean? Like they have little like little quirks that are like endearing or attractive. So it could be anything. Like maybe you just like the way they lick their lips. It could be anything. It's something that's very appealing about this person. All right. So yeah, it's gonna be somebody who's changed your mind a lot. Could be a Libra. So we're gonna start with these because they're giving out too much. All right, and this is gonna be somebody who's gonna wake you up from having unrealistic expectations or delusional views around things. So this is somebody who may be like a teacher, like they're very intelligent in that way, but I think they learn from like trusting their instincts, from just going after things, taking action, just trying stuff. You know what I mean? Like, so this would be somebody who maybe you imitate, maybe you start doing some of the stuff that you see them doing, because like they're coming to change the philosophies or the views that you have around the world. So they may be foreign, and if they're not foreign, they're just different than you because you're like, damn, this person sees themselves as a big deal. So that might be what changes for you. Like, oh, well, I need to see myself as a big deal because they seem very confident, and it seems like they're always getting praised by other people, or you know what I mean, like getting attention from other people. Like if it's a woman or a man, they seem to have long hair or like very flowy hair or very nice hair. You know what I mean, or they take care of their hair. Like that seems to be like a sense of pride. And I know because we have the Leo energy, it could be that, but like this person also cares about their appearance, their aesthetic. They want to be appealing at all times to you. So this is somebody who always puts their best foot forward, always puts their best face forward. We got achievement here, which means it's somebody who's an overachiever. So they always they're very successful. They're very driven and motivated, but they're also optimistic about what life holds. And this is somebody who's going to probably change your perspective in that way, where it makes you believe like anything's possible. I can do whatever. I can be whatever. So this may, at first, like I said, this may be like, you may not like this person's beliefs at first, or their like value system, not their value system, but their philosophies, the way they live their life. You may not really like the way they live their life at first, but this is somebody who changes your perspective because it kind of gives you more of a like expansive, anything's possible. I can do whatever. I can have whatever. It like boosts your confidence in that way. So maybe you even start spending more money. Here, Natalie. So maybe you even start like spending more money, or they spend more money. You know what I mean? Like they spend money in that way. Maybe you're like, I don't know, for some reason I want to say maybe you're a stickler for money or some shit, or you're like very hard pressed on how you see things. This is somebody who's like very talented in communicating in a way where, okay, I can see this. And that's how it's going to come off with this person. But they're also going to break up, like I said, delusions that you may have around like maybe relationships or certain things in life. There's going to be somebody who's a teacher. Yep, we got the high priestess here. So somebody who's going to be revealing secrets to you soon. You may know them on a more superficial level because of the high priestess being in reverse. And because the high priestess is in reverse, y'all know how I feel about that. That's always somebody who's maybe not what we consider to be socially attractive, or they don't try to fit into social cues for being attractive. So this could be like a woman who doesn't wear makeup. This could be like a man who has like more feminine traits, which could just be like, maybe he likes to get his nails done. Maybe he likes to, I don't know, wear barrettes in his hair. You know what I mean? It could like little tinges of femininity. And it could be a woman who has masculine traits to her, like her being a mechanic and liking to be dirty. You know what I mean? Or like little shit. It's something about them that you'll just like because they're attractive. They may not have to be like attractive to everybody, and they'll be one of those people where you don't even care if they're attractive to everybody. You like them. So this is somebody who you'll like. All right, and we got Ace of Cups here. So this is new love. All right, but this could also be somebody who you guys may envision this being anything, everything. You know what I mean? Because we got Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy in there. This means this could be somebody who you're going to have an intense connection with. This could be also somebody who helps you feel your feelings. This could be somebody who helps you trust your own intuition. This could be somebody who just like helps you stop listening to the expectation or listening to other people's like affairs when you make decisions in your life. Like this is somebody who makes you see yourself as like, I'm a big deal. I can do this. I'm going to do this. So it could be a Pisces, a Virgo, Taurus, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Libra, Leo, Sag. Let's get a couple more here. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So for some of y'all, they're like a student or they're learning or they're studying recently. Like this may be somebody who kind of feels like they missed like seeing you. For some, there's distance in the way. So it could be Aries, Virgo, Capricorn. It's maybe somebody who's like in a distance. You know what I'm saying? So because we got 3 of Wands here for some, or they're traveling. It's one of those. Because I'm telling you, 9th house could be a house of like traveling. Like this is somebody who does make you open your mind up. So it could be that. Like maybe they do sales. So maybe that's what it is. Like they're traveling, doing sales, or they just have like a very entrepreneurial spirit where they're always looking forward. They're always thinking about the next venture, the next opportunity, the next adventure, the next, experience. And it's somebody who does kind of see this going somewhere with y'all, but like, they don't know where, you know what I mean? So like they kind of like are reserved. This isn't going to be, I don't say this is going to be somebody who's going to initiate with you. So that might be what's different from y'all, because this may be what creates a new philosophy for you, because, maybe they're not going to say nothing to you. And if it's a man, I know it's going to piss you off because most, we consider, or traditionally we consider men to be the one that like, initiate conversation or initiate courtship. We got them in reverse, so they may not initiate. We do got a lot of feminine, like, remember I said that with the high priestess? So if it's a male, they're not doing stuff like a female, like a male does stuff, like a traditional male does stuff. And if it's a female, she's not doing stuff like a traditional way. So let's say the more feminine person isn't going to be the one that's taking action, whatever way that may be. That may be you, that may be them. Just know whoever's the more feminine person at the moment, and it's not always feminine. It's just that they have a tinge of femininity or a tinge of masculinity. So they don't, like if it's a woman, it doesn't mean that she's going to always overrun you. It just means that, she just is not doing what, she can maybe get shit done for herself. She doesn't have to like wait on a man to, maybe pay her bills, to fix something. She knows mechanics or something. Like she kind of knows how to get stuff done without like others. You know what I mean? So that's not necessarily like what we would always think of when it comes to women. There are a lot of women that are independent. And this is maybe one of those people who is independent, or they just do very good with having relationships. They may also have like blurred lines with like their friends or relationships around them. Like some of those connections may be intimate or at one time were. So that might be something you need to know. They're also a good dancer. So I think that should be enough detail there. Anyway, let me give you signs. So this is going to be a Leo, Sag, Libra, Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or a Aries. All right. Somebody who's very instinctual. So if they feel the vibe is good, then they will approach you. I will say that. But like this is somebody who's very attractive. So they're just used to like people like attracting to them. Even if it's a man, he's like used to this. Even if they're not like I said, socially, let's say societally attractive, they're used to this type of treatment. So this is somebody who's always laid back. And if it's a woman, then she'll probably approach you. That might be it too. She may offer you the opportunity because the high priestess, it may be kind of vague because she may kind of play into like social codes or social like, ethics where she doesn't really want to rock the boat in that way, but like she just kind of do her own thing. She exists in her own world. So, them people in general. All right, so Let's get over here to Capricorn. What you gotta let go? Basically, Aquarius, the love of your life is you. I mean, it would be somebody who would mirror you. That would be great, right? Like if I'm loving myself, I would want to like attract somebody who would love me that same way. Like, don't you see how I'm loving myself? Don't you see how I'm taking care of me? Hell yeah, you gotta come in here and be like that. I'm not saying that you gotta take care of me. I'm saying like reflect that back to me. You see how I hold myself in high esteem? You hold me in high esteem as well. Same thing, you know what I mean? You see how I take care of myself? You take care of yourself as well. Like it could be that. Like they're mirroring that same energy as you. You know what I mean? You want to be a high achiever? Shit, they're a high achiever too. Bang bow. That's always lovely. All right, so anyway, let me shuffle these up real quick. What's up with it, Catherine? You don't like them water babies? I do not like them water babies. I'm so sorry. Yo, unnecessary drama. They do be unnecessary drama. Not all the time, but like, yo, you ain't lying. They do be unnecessary drama. You is not lying, Nancy. They just be starting stuff just to start stuff. Today they in a little mood, little two, and now here they is. Where Michaela at? I ain't see Michaela. How'd y'all see Michaela? Oh, hey, Michaela. I did see her. Okay. All right, let's get it. So Capricorn. I was about to say Cancer. Maybe. So Capricorn, new love coming your way. Pisces is French for drama. Yeah. Oh, ooh. All right. So this is going to be somebody who maybe is a secret desire of yours, or somebody who's maybe taboo, off limits, unapproachable. It could be an Aquarius. Maybe somebody who's in your friend group, or they're part of like a larger network. Maybe they're part of like a corporation. Maybe could be even a friend, because the 11th house could be like a friend. So maybe be a friend. 11th house would be like somebody who's like higher up though, like a friend that's like in management, or a friend that's in like some type of status or position that can help you up. You know what I mean? So this may be somebody like that, or this could be somebody you're helping out. It could be that too. You know what I mean? But anyway, this may be somebody who you got. Oh, for somebody else, like somebody you work with then. Because 11th house could be like community organizations. We do group activities together. So there's somebody who maybe you guys do group activities with. Because we got Aquarius energy here, it could be like maybe like you guys work. I was gonna say working different cubicles or some shit like that, or you guys like do like your own little things. Like because Aquarius is like we could be a team, but like I do my own thing. You know what I mean? Like so like maybe I don't know. Maybe you guys are just next to each other. There's like a underlining intensity between y'all. All right. Now the Lilith can just mean that you guys shouldn't be together, or there's just like something that maybe doesn't seem right to other people. You know what I mean? Like maybe it goes across maybe social codes. Like you know how like working with people can sometimes be like that. So maybe they're in the office with you guys, or this could just be somebody, like I said, that's like a friend group. Maybe you meet them through friends, and that might be it, like a casual acquaintance or casual friend. Like maybe you're friends with like an ex-boyfriend, and then he brings like a new friend around. You're like, damn, this motherfucker, hot as shit. Or you know your ex-girlfriend, or your I don't know your daughter, or not your daughter. I mean I don't know how old your daughters or your kids are, but give me examples. Like you're like, oh shit, I shouldn't be probably dealing with this person. Hold on, I need a little sip of Coke. Coke, if you ever want to endorse me, send me cases of the Mexican Coca-Cola and pay me a little bit, and we be square. All right. So anyway, this is somebody who may be part of like your hopes and wishes, like a secret desire. All right. So think about somebody who you feel like you shouldn't have, or like you couldn't have, or some shit like that. Or it could be maybe they even work in maybe they do like taboo work. That could also be it too. Like they could also do some type of work that's maybe like shunned on, or not appreciated. Sometimes like if it's a male, maybe they do like OnlyFans, or a woman if they do OnlyFans, or maybe they hustle, or maybe they're married or in a partnership. Like this could be taboo, where it's like you shouldn't be doing this. So it's something along the lines with this person. All right. So if it is not like something you shouldn't be doing, then it's just gonna be a relationship that's like very passionate, very sexual, because we got passion here. Very passionate, very sexual. All right. So it's somebody who you'll send me a case, please do. Please do. Ooh, excuse me. I definitely will accept that. All right. So we got Aquarius, we got Virgo. All right, so this would be somebody who's like, maybe I was maybe they have like a platform, or this is somebody who's like a pastor, teacher. It's something like that. Like that could be it. Maybe they're like a pastor, teacher, or something. They got influence with other people, like so they could be a part of like a large network, or a large community, or a large something. Maybe they have like a large, I said friend group, so that's a community. So it's something like that, or they're known by like a lot of people. They have like a societal, like people know about them. You know what I mean? So they engage in things. Sometimes I always think of that like Harry Potter. You remember how Harry Potter was a taboo type of book writer or some shit like that? J.K. Rowling, where we thought she was a man because J.K. Rowling, but it was the whole time it was a woman. It's like, what the fuck? So maybe it's even like that. Like, I don't know. For some of y'all, it could even be that. Like, this may be somebody who's trying to keep up doing the socially acceptable thing, but is into you. So like, this could be like maybe like a gay man that likes women, low key, or this could be like a gay woman that maybe like a bisexual. Let's say bisexual, maybe even bisexual, maybe even that. But let's say it's not that. They're just into like taboo things. They like their independence. So that might be what's taboo. They don't really want a relationship. They like, so let's say if it's a woman, she may not really want a relationship. That could be the Aquarian Lilith. Like, I want my freedom. I want my independence. I don't want to have to like be connected to someone. I don't have to be nobody's mom. I don't want to have to be nobody's dad. I just, there's something like that. Like and there's also like this feeling like maybe I shouldn't be doing that with this person, but there's a lot of intensity with this person. They're good at negotiating. So this is going to be somebody who's going to probably try to work it out. What do you need? What do I need? Let's try to like figure this out. So there's somebody who's good at problem solving because the Virgo energy is here. So there's somebody who's good at problem solving and they do stuff for you. All right. So it says dust it off. This is somebody who's like a clean freak. So maybe they have issues. Like they're specific. So they're very like cleany or like always cleaning or very like particular about shit. Like, ooh. I mean, it's probably because of that Virgo energy, but yeah. Anyway, but they're very passionate too. But this may be somebody who kind of like keeps the passion between y'all hidden as like friends or just socializing or just like co-workers or just, you know what I mean? Like it gives that. Like they're subtle. This is somebody who's very subtle. But like you can feel the vibes between y'all because Lilith is like a strong pull, almost like Pluto, where it's like there's intensity, but it's like, should I do this? I want to do this. So it's somebody that you're gonna want to do this with. I will say that. All right, it's somebody who maybe like taps you into like your untamed sexual powers, or I said sexual powers. Maybe sexual powers, but I mean like your sexual prowess or your sexual energy. Like maybe you really start to express that with this person. This may be somebody who's kind of nasty like that. Like they do nasty stuff. I don't know. You know what I mean? We got the so it could be a Leo. This is gonna be a baddie or a man that's very attractive as well. All right, so it says baddie, but it's maybe somebody who doesn't like feel the most attractive because we do got the Queen of Wands reverse, but they like a lot of attention, so they need a lot of like reassurance in that way. So they like, so they like you to like gas them up, and this would be somebody who gasses you up, tells you how attractive, how handsome, pretty you are. They're a well dressed type of person too. They dress for the attention, but they don't really know what to do with it. Because like this is somebody who tries to like appeal to other people's expectations, so they try to do the right thing in a way. You know what I mean? So like they're attractive in this way. So this is somebody who's like negotiating with you or will try to negotiate with you, network with you, work with you. All right, we got judgment here. So this could be like quarter life crisis. So sometimes like an older person, like in their 30s or like 40s or older, because we do got a Queen of Wands here. So they may be older. And if they're not necessarily older, then it's just somebody who holds themselves in that way. Like, like they're mature in this way where they kind of like, maybe they've had like a lot of life experience, which can mean like they're foreign, they travel. Like, kids that live in like third world countries. I'm just saying third world because I don't know how we really express it, but let's say that let's say even like in lower like not poverty, but let's say like lower income areas. This could be like somebody who grew up in that way, and elevated through that. It became maybe that, or let's say they grew up in like maybe poverty in that way, and they grew up. You know what I mean? They expanded in that way. They changed their life around. It could be that too, or they just have a lot of life experience. Like this seems to be somebody who's mature as well, but they don't really know what to do with all the attention they get. All right, like they feel like there's always a right and wrong way for them to act or for them to like behave. So they care a lot about like their public reputation. But this somebody who could be like that. Like if it's a man, he could be like a prude, like think of like a pope, but like very sexual. You know what I mean? Like he can do genuine dance with the legs and shit, or Chris Brown shit. You know what I mean? Or imagine like I don't know, like they seem to be maybe kind of reserved, but like at the same time, there's this tinge of very sexual energy of like, maybe even being a little reckless. You know what I mean? Maybe for some of y'all, they ride a motorcycle or a bike, or they're into bike riding. Anyway, it says you are being bullied online. So this maybe somebody who's like bullied online, somebody who's like always online. Maybe they play video games, or this is just somebody who's just like watching you online, observing you online a lot. Yeah, they're afraid to even take action on you guys. So there's somebody who doesn't really feel like you're attracted to them, or there's somebody who doesn't feel attractive to you, even if you haven't like initiated with them. But we got judgment here, which means they're going to take action towards you. But with the Five of Swords, they're kind of going to doubt what they're going to say to you guys. And the Nine of Wands reverse says maybe somebody who's a little like unsure about how things would go. They hate failure. They hate rejection. Because we got Five of Swords and we got the Nine of Wands reverse. They hate failure. They hate rejection. So this would be somebody who tries to say things in a way where it doesn't bother you, and they don't want to be a bother, and they don't really want to cause trouble. So like this person overthinks a lot. They overthink a lot. Could be an Aries, could be a Scorpio, could be a Pisces, could be a Sag, Virgo, Aquarius, Cancer. Leo, Aquarius, Virgo, possibly Scorpio. Oh, yes, that's Scorpio already. And a little for a row, Razzle, it could be a Cancer. So this is somebody who does like to be home because I got 4 cups here, and this deck is about chilling in your own little space. Now they may be kind of weird. Like I said, they fear rejection. So this would be somebody who tries to be your friend first. All right, this would be somebody who tries to be your friend first, and then after that, they'll try to figure out through conversation if it's going to go. Oh yeah, of course. Huh. So, damn. So there was this one time, I think about this one time now, because as I'm telling y'all this pattern, because this is how you'll know it's new love. But there's this pattern. I was thinking about this. This happened to me one time. It was my friend for a while. Like, not a long time, just a short time. I guess they were just trying to figure out whether I was attracted to him or not. And I was trying to do the same thing, but I didn't want to be like too aggressive. You know what I mean? So I was like, because it was like, to me, it felt like it was the wrong thing to do. Because at the same time, it was like sales. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't want to be like hollering at customers at the same time, being like, it's like, we're human. We're attracted to people. So it's like, I don't want to use me being a salesman to like deal with the people that I'm knocking at their door. So it's kind of like, but but you could understand it as like a hidden intention. So let's say that. Let's say like it could be like the pizza man, pizza woman, somebody delivering that way where it's like, oh shit, I'm attracted, but like we kind of shouldn't, but like I want to. So maybe we do. But it's kind of like I'm afraid of like being the one that takes action and then not go somewhere. But this is gonna be somebody who's gonna take action, but it's usually after surveying the scene or surveying the area and like coming in a more sideways way because of the 5 of Swords in reverse. So there's somebody who doesn't really know how to deal with like rejection, doesn't know how to deal with criticisms, and they try not to criticize you either. Like they already don't feel the most confident trying to take action with y'all, trying to be involved with y'all. So, just be gentle. Anyway, the key signs could be an Aquarius, Virgo, Sag, Aquarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Aries, Leo. All right. So this could be somebody you guys get freaky deaky with. It could be a one night stand because I seen that Queen of Wands in reverse and that Lilith. That's usually the queen of the one night stand. You know what I mean? Like they'd be open to that, or you'd be open to that, whatever. One of those. Taj, what up? Taj, I see you in the gym getting them. So we got to keep ourselves together. All right. And then we'll shuffle these. So we just did these. Over there. Mm-hmm. We did those. Okay. All right, so let's go over here to Saggy. Sag. All right, so Sag. Yes, we is getting it. You know what I mean? I'll be proud of my people getting it. Go ahead. All right. So, damn, that's terrible. That's really terrible. Nah, hey, Cookie, if you tired, you tired. It just be like that. You can't, you know what I mean? This is a lifestyle. The gym isn't just because I gotta go every day just because I gotta go. This is forever. So some days you may not make it, but this is a forever thing. Just because you didn't make it today, tomorrow, next week, don't mean you stop forever. You gotta keep going. You feel me? You see them shoulders? I've been working on them. I'll be in there working, and I know they be seeing them because I'll be noticing too. I'm like, yeah, we're getting there. I seen people I hadn't seen in a while. They was like, yeah, you in here getting it. I was like, yeah, I do my best. I try to stay humble. Yeah, I do my best. Anyway, so Sag, new love coming your way. All right, so this may be somebody you guys are getting reorientated with, or this may be somebody who you guys, they're in your environment, or it could be like somebody you guys either met when you first came into somewhere. So maybe like when you first came into the store, maybe when you first came into work, maybe when you first started somewhere, maybe you guys were in orientation somewhere. You know what I mean? It's like that. Like we're getting reorientated. So it's somebody who you guys are getting to know through conversation. Maybe they're in training, maybe they're in schooling. All right, like this is somebody who's very like reserved, chilled, but good at communicating, good at talking. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Could be a Virgo, Gemini. All right, so it's somebody who's good at talking, good at communicating. You know what I mean? They're just a very chatty person, very cerebral though. Like this is somebody who like only talks when it makes sense. So they only talk about the stuff that they know. Great. This is somebody who like, so that's probably why they're reserved. They don't really speak on stuff they don't know about. So like if they're not really like like versed in it, or they don't really understand it, they're not going to be like sharing it or communicating it with you, or if they don't have all the facts or details, they're not going to tell you it, which is kind of funny because Mercury is usually somebody who's going to tell you, Gemini energy is somebody who will like tell you a little bit of tea or a little bit of gossip, even without getting all the details. But this is somebody who's not like that. They're going to tell you what they know, only what they know too. So they're not going to like feed you a bunch of flim flam. That's beautiful. I like that person already. All right. So this is going to be somebody who is very perceptive. So they pay attention to like the stuff you do, maybe your pattern, your routine, your schedule. You got a lot of Gemini energy. So they must do a lot of stuff at one time. Like somebody who has a lot of irons in the fire at one time, or like very busy, always gets shit done. They're like moving, active. They gotta stay stimulated. So maybe they're always having to like move. Let's say it. I don't know if you know them yet, because the earth is like you're getting to know them again. So maybe while you're talking to them, they're doing stuff. You know what I mean? Like this seems to be somebody who's very active. So maybe they're like cleaning up, they're straightening up. I don't know. You could maybe somebody was like working out or like into that. Like maybe into like working out or into like activities or into like something like that. All right. Very good at talking. And it's somebody who can be, they have like a lot of natural gifts or talents. So they can do a bunch of different shit. Like maybe it could, maybe like Baby D. Think about Baby D from Next Friday. Like, they can, do hair. They be selling weed. I'm not saying they sell weed. They may not sell weed. I'm just giving an example because that's what Baby D did. She sold weed. She babysitted. She raised dogs and shit. She did hair all at the same house. So like this could be somebody who like does all type of different things all at the same time. You're like, damn. Maybe they run businesses. Maybe they're a parent. Maybe they're like, I don't know. They could just do a bunch of shit. All right. Yeah. See, cleaning. Yeah. So they'll be doing nothing. They'll be listening. They'll do stuff while doing stuff. All right. So it could be an Aquarius. So again, because we got rebel here, this may be somebody who's like very rebellious, or this is gonna be somebody who's like not your usual type. Like normally you probably wouldn't date this person. Sometimes this could be like race, culture. This could just be like the way they act. Maybe they're kind of like, maybe like, kind of like how I explained with that high priestess. Like maybe they're like, let's say maybe more feminine if they're a male, or they're more masculine, or they could just be rebellious in all different types of ways where they just kind of like do their own thing and it works out for them. You know what I mean? This is somebody who will take risk, take action. Like, so this may be somebody who's going to try you guys even against the better judgment of like their friends, or against like the better judgment of like the environment that you guys are in. Like they're going to take a risk with you guys. So this may be somebody who just like unusually does something towards you, like takes an action towards you. You kind of know them. You know what I mean? Because we do got the Gemini energy here, but like even if you don't know them, you're gonna like feel like you know them because of the Earth and that Mercury energy. Mercury is really like we're very good at communicating. So even if you don't like, you'll get like Gemini has an energy of also like soulmate. So like this person will feel like somebody who you guys kind of know or are familiar with, even if you're not really familiar with them. They may be kind of like different from you, but like you can just understand them. You're like, oh, I can get that. I can see why you did that. All right. So this would be somebody who you guys may meet. It's the fall right now, but if it's not necessarily in the fall, then it could be like a Aquarius season or Gemini season or Leo Virgo season or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn season. We got Gemini, Virgo, but it doesn't have to be any of these seasons. So for somebody else, maybe somebody who's married, or it's somebody who wants to marry for money, or wants to marry for like stability. It doesn't necessarily have to be like married for money. Let's say married for stability. They would like to have, a family, legacy, house, car, stuff like that. They want to be married for that, for like, let's build together. So they're just somebody who does relationships for practical reasons. All right. Because it's a new start. Fall means a new start. So this could be like a new start of like a relationship for y'all in general. And it's one where you guys are getting to know each other. So it could be a past person, but this time you guys are communicating about things that are practical or that'll make sense about where the relationship can go. So it may be that. All right. This may be somebody who you guys are dating around with so far, because we do got like 3 different people. So y'all may be like dating around, just talking, just flirting, just getting to know people. It's just that type of energy, like just getting to know them. So this may be unusual. Maybe your pattern or your schedule between these people have changed, because the Earth can mean like these are people you see on a regular. Like I'm consistently seeing these people, even if they don't necessarily be, like always in the same area. You just kind of consistently see these people. So conversation is going to start, but it starts over time, gradually. It just doesn't just jump out the box and they start talking to you. That's not going to happen. They're going to observe you for a while and then talk to you. All right. So for some of y'all, you may know this person for a year, or you may know this person for like 6 months. Like you may kind of meet them in that way, where it may take a year before you guys start communicating, where you may see them at first and then it'll take a year before you start communicating, or it could take like 6 months before you start communicating with them. You know what I mean? So it could be one of those. All right. Is it 6 months? I think it is. Or it could be even 2 years that maybe you've known them in a way, but it's like they've been around maybe 2 years. Or it's either a year to 2 years that they've been like around. So let's say that. Two of Pentacles means this person's uncertain about like whether they should or whether they shouldn't like interact with you. This is somebody who'd be like watching you guys on their phone, screenshotting the stuff that you do. Like somebody who like probably like investigates you a lot, because that's what Mercury is. Like they're very nosy. They're very like into your business. So this is somebody who's like already investigated you guys a lot. They watch you guys a lot. Possibly they're good with technology. because we got Aquarius and we got Mercury energy, so they're probably good with technology. They seem to be a risk taker or just open to do new stuff. So like if this is somebody who's not your usual type, they're open to it if you are. So they may be trying to communicate or conversate with you just to kind of see if you're open to it. Like, how do you feel about this? I know I'm not your usual type, but like, maybe. So Two of Pentacles is like them having unmixed feelings about what we should be doing. Because like we got the Hierophant with the Two of Pentacles. So this somebody feels like there's a right or a wrong way to do this, but they kind of want to be adaptable to like whatever your beliefs or your philosophies or your way of doing things is. So they may not really be like what you normally do or be into any of the shit that you normally be into, but like they're like, shit, I want to connect with you. So let's just kind of just go with it and see what happens. You know what I mean? This is somebody who's open-minded because we do got the Gemini energy. So this is somebody who's very open-minded and they're up to learning new shit or trying new stuff. So at least that much. So you can get that from this person. All right. Now they may be very spiritual or like very like traditional. So that might be it too. And if they're not like very traditional, then it's somebody who a lot of people come to them for advice, for information. You know what I mean? They seem to be like a big brother, big sister. They seem to like always have like, information that people need. So people just come to them and be talking to them. And, you know what I mean? They could be like a pillar in their society or a pillar in their community, your environment. Like people just like always just kind of like convene around this person. So maybe they always be at their house. Maybe they barbecue, maybe they grill. It's like they seem to be doing a bunch of different stuff to kind of entertain people and keep people like feeling like maybe like, I don't know, seen. Is it maybe it's that? Maybe they make people feel seen. So 4 of Wands. All right, so this would be a relationship that maybe makes it past the honeymoon stage because we do got the Hierophant and the 4 of Wands, but it may not at the same time because you guys don't have the same values or beliefs. They may take on it, but like it may be only for like temporary because we got the Magician here in reverse. So this is somebody who tries to be what you would like them to be. They're very good at shape shifting. So it could be a Virgo, Gemini. They're very mutable. That's a lot of mutable energy. The Aquarius energy is somebody who's very stubborn. So this person's like a wolf in sheep's clothing, pretending to be everything you would want them to be, just for the moment. You know what I mean? So some of y'all, they may just kind of see you as like, an experience. Like not my usual type. I want to try this. I just want to see what can happen. You know what I mean? And we got 7 of Swords here with the Magician. Very, very sneaky. But this is also somebody who's like very strategic, always like thinking. This is somebody who's planned, thought, pre-pondered how I'm going to do this, how I'm going to do that. The Two of Pentacles kind of gave them away. So we could do Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Gemini, Leo, Virgo, Aquarius, Gemini, Aries, Virgo, Gemini, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So yeah, very sneaky or just like very subtle. Again, this is somebody who like, it may look like they're not really trying to like, move forward, but they are. They are. All right. So maybe for some of y'all, they have like a platform because we got a magician here. Could be a rapper, could be a handyman, or like maybe like a MUA, or just like somebody who's like into that. Maybe like they're very good with their hands. So they may kind of like do it to make money, to make income. Whatever they have, it's like they have like a natural ability that maybe they just use for themselves, or they use and like they call it more what do they call it, where it's more selfish based, or it seems like they're not really having to work that hard, or they're not really using it. Like, so this may be somebody who has like a social media platform that they don't really use like that. You know what I mean? It seems like that. It seems like they don't really use it in the way that they could best use it. So let's say that. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Anyway, let me give you some odds. Yeah, they're gonna try to manipulate ways where you guys are having conversation, though. That's what I did want to say. They're gonna manipulate ways to have conversation with you guys. So they'll be very strategic with their questioning. They'll be like very like strategic with how they move around you, how they present themselves, how they show up, how they take actions. They have like different mannerisms. This is somebody who pays attention to your body language. So they observe everything that you're doing. They kind of peep how you like interact with them. So let's say that this would be somebody who like tries to pretend not to see you, but they look to see if you see them. Like, did you look at me? You know what I mean? So it's somebody like that that look to see if you see them, even before you saw them, they kind of see you and then wait to see if you looking at them. So it's like that. All right. Or like this could be like somebody who like tries not to watch your story, but then watches you. Like they very manipulative in the ways that they try to like approach you or come towards you. All right. So anyway, let me get some. It could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Virgo, Gemini, Aquarius, Virgo, Gemini, Aquarius, Leo, Virgo, Aries, Taurus, Capricorn, Aquarius. Yeah. And I said Leo. Yeah, I did. So that was that. Yeah. Oh yeah. Hit that like, y'all. Thank y'all in advance. Thank y'all so much. Thank you in advance. Thank you in advance. Did we hit them likes? Did we hit 100 likes already yet? I'm just curious. Did we hit 100 likes yet? Yeah, see, man, it could work, bro. It could. You never know what could happen here, man. You never know. I just be open now. Like, let me see what could happen. I got 90 likes. Okay, that's cool. We almost there. All right, let's get it. All right, we almost there. All right. And he is on Scorpio. Scorpio. All right, so Scorpio, 91 now. Okay, 91. So Scorpio. All right. So new love coming your way. All right, for some of y'all. So let's just say this. For some of y'all, this could be somebody who's a prisoner. For some of y'all, this could be somebody who's in prison, or this is somebody who's feels always bound by the expectation of others. They may be trying to free themselves from how other people perceive them or how other people expect them to be. So this is somebody maybe who wants to break some type of like pattern or structure that they've like created with you. Could be a Pisces, could be an Aquarius. Like this is somebody who feels like bound by maybe a public image or bound by maybe their circumstances, which could be anything. All right, but if somebody wants to break free of that and make room for you, because we got concessions here. So for some of y'all, they're gonna try to isolate you guys and try to like bring you guys somewhere where it's just you guys. All right, so we'll see how this goes. We are at 100 likes. Let's get it. Thank you so much. Thank you. So all right, so this will be somebody who's gonna try to make space for you guys. They may be also like somebody who's very isolated on their own. Ooh, very attractive. Could be an Aries. So first house is somebody who has to be very appealing, attractive. That's somebody who you're gonna like because of their appearance and their natural tendencies, how they do stuff. This may be also somebody where you guys are meeting when you first enter into an environment, or this would be somebody who you'll notice as soon as they come in. You're like, oh shit, damn, who that? Damn, who that? You know what I mean? So like when they come around, you're like, ooh, they got a nice appearance to them, physical appearance, their physical feature. Maybe their face, but it's like they're attractive. You're like, damn, this is a pretty person. You know what I mean? Pretty motherfucker. All right, so this also be somebody, because we got self note, this would be somebody who you guys feel comfortable with. Could be, you know what I mean, dare I say, a past person or a past experience, or it's going to be feeling like somebody who you guys have already had some type of connection with before. It may feel like a past life, which could be like that Six of Cups energy, where like just being around this person, you kind of feel like there's something here. I kind of feel like I already know this person. I feel like we've already been together at one time. Even if you haven't, you just kind of feel like you've already been together with this person before, or like done this before in another life. Just it kind of sometimes can kind of seem that way where it's kind of mystical, spiritual. You know what I mean? They just feel like the right thing to do. This person just feels like the right thing to do, even if it doesn't make sense. All right. So it's not like a taboo way. It's just like maybe it doesn't make rational sense to you at times, because we got Pisces and Aquarius energy, which could be a little bit ahead of your time, but also feeling like maybe I'm not seeing the situation clearly. Maybe I'm not seeing this person clearly. So you may feel like I don't know if I'm really looking at this person clearly, if I'm paying attention to the details or what, or you know what I mean, or they may feel this way about you. But this would be somebody who's very assertive and very possessive over you. This would be somebody who also impersonates you. They may be a dancer or like a fighter or like very active in a way. So maybe they're like, very just I don't know. It's also somebody who they like to bicker. They like to go back and forth. They like to argue. Friendly competition ain't no thing. It's like, and then afterwards they like to make up. So this may be somebody like maybe you guys argue with and then you guys have sex afterwards. Like they like that passion. Like we got Aries energy here. This is somebody who likes passion. They like excitement, not necessarily excitement, but they like to know that things between y'all are like, I'm not gonna say going anywhere, but they want it to go somewhere fast. They don't have to go like far, but they need to do something right now. So that's how that person feels. So this would be somebody who maybe you guys feel like there's limitations with, or like there may be like some type of limitation between y'all that could be like holding you up. Maybe if it's a woman, she may be kind of aggressive. And if it's a man, then maybe he's very aggressive, you know what I mean? Or he like impersonates you, like maybe like takes on your mannerisms in some way. So that might be something that might kind of cause a little strife with you a little bit, maybe. All right, so that could be it. All right, but anyway, it's gonna be somebody who wants to maybe take you guys on like a coffee date, or wants to go on a coffee date, or maybe like they drink coffee, maybe they like mocha chai, or was it chai? Yeah, chai, or like chai tea and some shit, or they like I don't know, mocha lattes or whatever. They may be into like coffee or some shit. They may be into like I don't know, drinking, like maybe like more like I don't know. For some people, I want to say like healthy drinks in a way, so maybe it's that. All right. So for some of y'all, it's gonna be a person that you guys just feel comfortable with because of that self node. All right. They do have a nice physical body, though. I will say that. They may be also into like showing their body off too. So like they don't mind showing their body. That's not like a big issue with them. You know what I'm saying? You said this shit is confusing, but not really. But yeah, you feel me? You like, yeah, they can't just be straight at it. But that probably was what makes the journey. Like this person does like that intensity. They like passion. Like they don't go after stuff when it's not like passionate. So like this is somebody who's passionate about you, but like just feels that there's a certain way that they need to like adhere to, maybe like making room or making like, you know, a move on you. All right, so this is somebody who dresses like you. So maybe if it's a man, he dresses kind of like feminine, or if it's a woman, she dresses kind of masculine. Or you guys maybe just kind of wear the same uniform. So maybe it's like at work and we just wear the same uniform. You know what I mean? So it may not necessarily be like impersonating, because it says dresses like you, wants to be like you, acts like you. So they're inspired by you. This is somebody who's inspired by you, and they like everything about you, because that's what the first house represents. Somebody who likes you for you, as you are. I like you. And they said like as soon as you got there, they liked you. Even if you didn't fit a certain like way of being, they liked you. It was like, I like this person. They don't know why, but it just feels like you guys were already comfortable. So this may be somebody you guys may offer an opportunity to, or they're going to offer an opportunity to you. They're just right now trying to figure out how can they make space for you. All right, so it could be an Aquarius, I mean, not Aries, it could be an Aries, Scorpio, Cancer. This is a friendly person, very socialized, social lean, talkative, funny, friendly, cheerful, like, you know what I mean? But they may not show up like that at first. That's not really how they kind of show up. They kind of show up as like reserved, or like kind of like stiff, you know what I mean? Like this show up as like somebody who's kind of like stiff, like I'm not about to like, you know what I mean? They kind of even maybe keep like a moody or a bland face, or really like RBF, even if it's a man or woman, they keep an RBF like they're not impressed by nothing, like they don't want to be here or some shit. Hey there, KB, or they act like they don't really want to be here. So it could be that too. All right, could be a Pisces, Aries, Scorpio, Aries. So this for some of y'all to stay at a distance from y'all. Three of Wands, I've normally seen it be like a short distance, but it could be long distance, because normally the message behind the Three of Wands is that your ships are coming in, which means that they're very close, closer than expected, but like on time. So like this may be somebody who's close. Oh yeah, closer than what's expected, because we got the Tower here, closer to you than what you knew. So this may be somebody you guys kind of run into unexpectedly, like let's say outside of the environment, or outside of some type of structure where they feel like they have to be themselves or be a certain way around you. You get what I'm saying? So it could be that. It's that, because it's like certain limitations to it, but like I guess this person is willing to just like go after their natural tendencies. Oh, it's Kiki. Hey Kiki, I miss you too. Love. Okay, so it could be somebody who's looking to make amends, because we got the Justice in reverse and we got Queen of Swords. So some of y'all, somebody wants to communicate or be clear with you guys. Be clear with their intentions. This could be about making amends, and they want to be unapologetically themselves this time. That's what it's about. So you guys are going to probably run into this person in a whole nother experience, or like unexpectedly bump into or unexpectedly hear from this person because of that. All right. So it's one of those. All right. Yeah. This person is good with boundaries, or it's somebody who you guys are like maybe learning to set boundaries with, or I would say pursue boundaries with. So maybe it's that. Somebody likes to argue though, so that's their thing. They like that go back and forth. It has to be passionate. All right. All right. So let me give you some. Oh, they have a natural gift, talent for something. I don't know what it is. Maybe for like attracting people, because we got 10 of Cups. So maybe they have like a large family, or somebody wants to have like a blended family, or this is somebody who maybe just recently left a relationship. Hey there, Mims. This may be somebody who recently just left a relationship. So it could even be that. So this is somebody maybe who's coming, I don't know, for some of y'all coming back, make amends. Could be a Gemini. This may be like somebody you guys maybe have like a casual connection with for some, because they just find you guys to be very attractive at the first glance. So, you know, there's a potential to go further because the 10 of Cups is here, but like it's like they want that illusion or that fairy tale of having a relationship, even if it's not quite a relationship with you. So they like that relationship vibe. You know what I mean? They just feel there's certain guidelines that we have to have in order for us to be in a relationship. You get me? So they're trying to break free of that with you. So the signs could be a Aquarius, Pisces, Cancer, Aries, Scorpio, Pisces, Aries, Libra, Gemini, Aries. Yeah, a lot of water though, a lot of water. So this would be somebody who you guys could probably be vulnerable with and like express your feelings with, and like, you know, even if you're a man, this would be like somebody who kind of like allows you to be more gentler with them, like allows you to like, you know, not have to be so hard all the time. So you get to have like that fun where you can kind of let your cool down. That's always nice. All right. Even if you're a woman, this would be somebody who kind of like admires, even if you're like rougher or a little tougher or even gentler. They kind of like, you know, I can go for that. All right. So Libra. Hold right. So for somebody else, going to be somebody who's in your community, a show-offy type of person. Oh, we don't need these. wait. Let's go right there. It's maybe like a show-offy type of person. I seen Aquarius. I seen Leo. But that was just on a split. But it don't gotta be that. It could just be somebody who's an actor, entertainer. Somebody has a large friend group. Who's the 11th house? So it's maybe somebody you guys meet through like an organization, through a company. You might meet them through like a community. Like maybe you guys are traveling in that way, or they live in your community, or you're going to be experiencing them like maybe through friends of friends or some shit like that. All right. So somebody who wants to do group activities with you, or somebody who you guys maybe will meet through group activities, or you will meet because we got Aquarius could be online. All right, again, we got first house here. So it's going to be somebody you guys going to find attractive. This could be somebody who's also very attractive to you. All right, so this is somebody who's healing their confidence around their appearance. So this could be an Aries. This may be somebody who doesn't always feel the most attractive, but they are attractive. So you will like this person from the onset of like getting to know this person, of meeting this person. You know what I mean? This is somebody who maybe had their ego hurt recently, so maybe they've been humbled in some way, or like they just kind of don't believe that you would find them attractive. So they may be working through vulnerabilities or insecurities that like they struggle with since childhood. Because the first house can be people you've known since childhood, or people you've known from like maybe when you first entered, let's say a job, a career, the gym, the mall, not the mall, but like maybe your job if you worked at the mall. Like it's kind of like somebody you met when you first started somewhere, when you first came in, when you first entered somewhere in a new environment. This would be that type of person. So somebody who liked you from the jump, from the rip, as soon as they see you, oh, I like him, her. All right. Yeah, it says somebody who's into you. You guys got good chemistry, great vibes, positive. So this is somebody who likes to hug you, make you feel safe, make you feel secure. They're a hugger or a snuggler or a cuddler. Like this is somebody who always wants to, I was going to say wants to be your backbone. So this would be somebody who's like that. They may feel rejected by y'all, or you may reject them. For some of y'all, I'm just going to say they may be carless, or they may have like a repo on their credit, or they may have like a repo car, or they may have like a car that doesn't go anywhere. So like maybe it's like a car that just sits there but doesn't move. You know what I mean? So maybe it's like a car in their yard or in their backyard or front yard or side of there. Or there's like maybe what do they call it? Like an abandoned car somewhere in their neighborhood where it's just sitting there. It doesn't do shit. You know what I mean? So it could be any of that. I don't know why I'm telling you that. That's like a random ass detail, but yeah. Hey, Aquacat, it could be somebody new. But you know what? Y'all do be so into yourself that y'all don't even see that there are other people that be into y'all. Like there's this girl at my gym. I just found out she's an Aquarius. I wasn't even quite sure what her sign was, but I just asked her one day because I was kind of curious. I'm like, why do you act like that? I thought she was a Virgo, but turns out she was Aquarius, which makes sense because like, why do you act like that? I didn't say that to her because I learned my lesson from that one girl that I like said, damn, you lost weight, and she didn't really lose weight. She was pissed at me. I don't know why. I thought that was a good thing if you lost weight, but maybe not for her. So anyway, this Aquarius girl, like I'll be working, I'll be doing my own little thing in the gym. I don't really pay too much attention, but everybody seems to talk to me. So like the guys, the girls, no, not really the girls. The girls kind of stay low. They're like, no, I don't know. He didn't talk to me. I'm not talking to you, but I say hi, hey. But anyway, so I just happened to ask her. And so she never pays attention to anybody. Nobody. She doesn't, I rarely see her talk to anybody. Like she may ask somebody, are you using that machine? Or are you doing this, that, and the third? And the only reason I really noticed her like that because she doesn't talk to anybody. Like she's so is it inconspicuous where you're not noticed? She's like so conspicuous, I guess. Whereas like you notice her because you don't talk to nobody. And like you're like the odd woman out. She's attractive, has a nice body. She be working hard. But it's kind of like she kind of remind me of, if you guys ever been on TikTok, there's this girl, there's a white woman too. She reminds me of her name is Lean Beef Patty. She's not like her, but like she has a nice form like her. But she has like more like physical, like she be working. So she's like tight. You be like, damn, you be getting it. But she don't talk to nobody. So it could be like that. Like just like maybe there's people around, but you're like so self-absorbed that you're not really paying attention. Cause she really be in her own little world and she don't notice that other people are like looking at her. Cause I be noticing other people looking at her and like she don't say nothing. She just be doing her work. She be going hard too. You know what I mean? It's admirable. Anyway, this is somebody who you guys have great chemistry with, so you guys should be able to get along with. You guys can warm up to each other very quickly because we started with Aries energy. So you guys can warm up to this person very quickly. They may come off as maybe a little shy at first because we got the sacrifice here, which could be like a victim mindset, but not necessarily a victim mindset. They just may come off kind of shy. You know what I mean? This would be somebody who wants to compromise with you guys. So they tend to go your way sometimes. They may sacrifice for you just to kind of have a relationship. All right. They kind of want you guys to be in their space or be around them. Maybe they're frugal. Like they don't spend a lot of money. So maybe like I don't know, they don't eat a lot or they don't spend a lot or they don't spend a lot of time with you or you haven't spent a lot of time with this person or something along the lines of that. So it's one of those. Look at that. All right. So they're into you though, but like I said, this person may feel rejected by you guys. All right? Or maybe for some of y'all, dare I say, they may have rejected you at one time. But the first house here could be like them wanting to get to know you again. Like maybe your image changed. Maybe you guys healed a vulnerability, because Aries could also be a form of confidence because it's a fire sign. So maybe you guys became a lot more aggressive, a lot more assertive. Maybe you guys became a lot more ambitious. You know what I mean? Maybe you guys, I don't know, became a lot more active. It could be any of that. So I don't know. There's somebody who feels like you guys would be having good chemistry together, and you guys will have good chemistry if you interact with this person. All right. So it's somebody who knows how to negotiate. They know how to like do for others. So that's always a good thing. All right. Now this would be somebody who you guys will desire. We got 2 of Cups though. It's in reverse. So it's somebody who maybe is like. So maybe you're learning. Maybe this is somebody who always feels like they're always having to like sacrifice, or maybe they don't feel like they're ever getting equal give and take in their relationships. So it's maybe somebody who doesn't really want to be in relationships because they feel like they're like getting unequal give and take. Because we got 6 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles in reverse, 2 of Cups in reverse. So they may be struggling with that. Like maybe they were once in a relationship where they felt rejected. You know what I mean? And it's like they're not really getting their needs met, and they don't feel like they're meeting people who are, let's say, attracted to them. They may be attracted because they are attractive. We got first house. And this deck, this is having to do with an attractive person. So they are attractive. You said Queen Style is how we act. You know how you act. Y'all know how y'all act. Don't try to act brand new now. Y'all know how y'all act. I'd be like, damn, why y'all act like that? What? You're not open to nobody else's. Whoa, yeah. Every time I dealt with Aquarius, it was like, yeah, y'all, why you act like that? I don't say that, but I just be thinking to myself, why? Like, you know what I mean? Don't you see how you act? Like that meme or that social media thing. Don't you see how you act? Like, why you act like that? What's up with you? Anyway, so yeah, this is maybe somebody who, for some of y'all, this may be somebody who's kind of frugal with their money. They may be a little selfish at the same time, like, you know what I mean? So maybe they have to like invest in another prior relationship. Let's say child support, alimony, or I don't know, something along the lines of that. Oh, we got 130 likes. Ooh, let's get it. So it could be something like that. Or if they're not doing anything like that, then it's just like somebody who always feels undervalued in their connections, their relationships. You know what I mean? At the relationship, because maybe they sacrifice a lot to have the relationship. You know what I'm saying? So if it's a past person, which I'm trying to like elude from not being, this would be somebody who you guys feel like breadcrumbed you. You know what I mean? And maybe you guys broke up, or you just feel like this person didn't feel the same way that you felt about them. So they gave you the bare minimum, or they feel this way about you. But like, let's stay away from past people for a second. New love would be very similar. They could have recently left a relationship where they felt they were being breadcrumbed, or they could possibly be in a third party, or the person they were dealing with was very selfish, was only thinking about like what they could get. So they may feel like rejected when it comes to relationships, and that might be their insecurity or vulnerability that they're healing, of like feeling like they need to sacrifice themselves to keep a partnership or relationship. So maybe that's what they're healing. All right, because we got 10 of Cups here. So this is somebody who now wants to like have a connection, but they may want to kind of keep it quiet or keep it low key. You know what I mean? Because we got Pisces energy, we got 10 of Cups with the moon. So it's maybe somebody who's like admired you guys for a while, or been like a secret admirer for a while, but like never really like approached you or never wanted to take action because they're afraid of rejection. You know what I mean? But like this is somebody who wants to take action. All right. They obsess about like a relationship with you. So they fantasize about a relationship with you. This is somebody who wants a connection in any which way. So this again, the 10 of Cups for me is always that matching pajamas, matching PJs. For the holidays, we taking pictures on social media so everybody can see we together. Hey there, Linus Kitty. It's any of that. You know what I mean? So also they may, for some of y'all, they may like be like a lighter complexion-ish, or they may have like longer hair, or they could be like older with grayer hair. And even if it's not gray hair, maybe it's white hair, maybe it's gray hair, because you know women do dye their hair gray. But it could be a guy with gray hair that maybe he dyed gray. I don't know, or white. You know what I mean? I don't know. Also got more of like a Indian or a Muslim background, so maybe they're like an Indian Muslim or Asian background, because we are dealing with the Asian cards, but like they've gone all around. So some of y'all could be even Arabic, Eskimo. Is that a real one? Is that what they call them? I don't even want to be like disrespectful. Eskimos. You know what I mean? Like I don't know what they would call them exactly, like what the ethnic is or ethnicity is, but it looks like a Eskimo. So anyway, so yeah, this is somebody who you may also have power struggles with at times. You know what I mean? But like they'll like go your way. You know what I mean? Like this is somebody who has to give you a little flack though, so that way you don't just feel like you can run them over or just do them however you want to do them. All right. So yeah, this would be maybe a relationship that you guys are going to keep quiet between the both of y'all for a little bit, like maybe until you guys get closer together, or until maybe you guys get over certain difficulties or you get over some type of guilt. Then maybe you guys would be open with it because maybe somebody who maybe makes you feel guilty for dealing with them at sometimes. Could be a Gemini. Because maybe like you shouldn't be dealing with, because we got high priestess here, which can also imply taboo, because maybe they're not like, culturally acceptable or societally acceptable. Maybe they don't like, be a man like a man should be. Maybe they're not a woman like a woman should be. Maybe anything. Sometimes it could be like, promiscuity at times, or it could be anything. Like it could just be any of that. Like it could be a fear of that. Maybe you were slept with this person and you feel like you shouldn't have slept with them. Because for some of y'all, they could have been like out of a relationship or like vaguely in a relationship or like just ended a relationship, or it's something like that. Like they got maybe they have a bond with somebody, but it's kind of like just a connection where it's like this is like fulfilling just to have a relationship. You get what I'm saying? Like if it's a woman, there's like they barely say that women are rarely ever single. They always have somebody. You know what I mean? So like this is somebody who seems to like have somebody, even if it's not like a relationship. There's love, there's a connection. They tend to be together in something somehow. All right, they like family events and they like large social gatherings. So it's maybe somebody who has a large following too. All right, and if they don't have like a large following, it just seems like the people that are around them care about them. So that's also probably how you'll know them, because they're very nurturing, loving type of person as well. They just tend to be a little frugal, so maybe they don't really spend money on people like that, or they will, but like there's a hidden motive behind it because they want the relationship to maybe like be a certain way, but you need to keep it quiet. But I'll give you stuff, but like shh, because I'm not quite out of my relationship with my husband or my wife. They may not really be in a husband and wife relationship, but it may be something like that. Something like that is around there. All right, so let me get some. This could be a Gemini, it could be a Pisces, Scorpio, Pisces, Taurus, Cancer, Aries, Pisces, Taurus, Leo, Virgo. All right. Nope, you didn't miss Gemini yet. We're about to get started in a second with Geminis. All right, we're getting there. We's getting there. It's your boy. You did miss Scorpio. We just finished that. Nathaniel or Nathaniel. Nathaniel. I like that. Nathan Nathaniel. That's fire. You got 2 first names. You snap. Nope. Let me see. Let's get it. So we's on Virgo. Virgo, Smirgo. All right. So hey, Naya. And we'll do these quick shuffle. Virgo, you just popped up in time too, Naya. All right. So Virgo, new love coming your way. All right, 4th house. So it's gonna be somebody who feels comfortable. Maybe they own a house. All right, or it's gonna be somebody who you're gonna unexpectedly feel comfortable with. This may be somebody you guys are getting realigned with, or you may run into in a situation where it just kind of seemed uncanny. Didn't really expect to kind of run into you in this way, but like we feel comfortable. So this would be somebody who you feel at home with, because the 4th house are people you feel at home with. They also kind of mirror your family, like your family relationship style. So however your family maybe have relationships, this person kind of lives that same way. Could be a Cancer. There's maybe somebody who likes to stay in the house. And I ain't saying just because it's a Cancer, but like this is somebody who likes to know that they have a foundation with people. So this is somebody who tries to stay very close to you, all right, or will be very close to you emotionally. So for some of y'all, you're gonna get abnormal messages from this person. So abnormal messages mean like maybe this person doesn't talk to you like this, or they never came off this way with you. Because like the comment could be like a disruption where it's like this only happens once in a blue moon with this person, or this has never happened before with this person. So here they are, popping out in this way. Oh, we're going backwards, Katie. So it's like somebody who maybe just pops up out of nowhere, starts messaging you guys, but the conversation seems to be very comfortable. You know what I mean? You just kind of feel like, okay, like we're talking about stuff that we kind of agree on. You know what I mean? Like our family values, the relationship vibes that I like. You know what I mean? And they just kind of feel like, maybe home. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I feel comfortable talking to them. You know what I mean? So it'll be that. This will be somebody who messages you guys out of the blue. All right, could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or a Libra. Yeah, this is somebody who says a couple things that maybe makes you kind of like reconsider things. For some of y'all, it's a past, like maybe you had like a recent breakup or a recent injury, surgery, or they're healing from like surgery, injury, something like that. Because the Four of Swords is like a reoccurring injury or a reoccurring like maybe they had surgery or something like that. Maybe they had like a reoccurring injury or something like that, or a reoccurring problem with something. All right. So there's maybe somebody who keeps experiencing significant events, but like maybe it's the same events. You know what I mean? So maybe that's how you'll know this person. But it always works out for them because we got Temperance here. So it could be a Sag, but like they kind of experience the same mistakes. So it's like this person maybe doesn't learn from those same mistakes. They kind of repeat it because they get into like a comfort zone or just like doing what they've always done. Maybe you guys, maybe it's a person that you already know, or you feel comfortable with this person, so you guys just kind of like do the same thing over and over again because you just know this person. You know what I mean? Like they keep disappointing you, but like it's like maybe because they're very immature or they're very young or they're kind of naive, like they don't know that they're doing it. Like it kind of gives that like they don't really know that they're doing it. Like emotionally, this person isn't the most mature, but it's kind of like I know like I kind of know why, but like why. So it's like I kind of just deal with this person because they are good vibes and because the Temperance is here. This means it's somebody who does make things work out in the long run for you. They are beneficial. They do provide something, some type of sustenance in your life that does increase your emotional well-being. So it could be family. I can see that, Shava Bodhi. It could be family. You know what I mean? So it could be, that's new love, new family. This could be a cousin because the Page of Cups could be a cousin, but it's also a pleasant acquaintance. So it's somebody that you guys would be kind of thrilled to talk to. But with the Three of Swords, Four of Swords, not really, but kind of, because like you didn't really hear from them in a while and because I already feel kind of comfortable with them. So for some of y'all, it's going to be like an insincere apology or them trying to like gas you up, or it's them trying to like what's it feel like? They're gonna be trying to like maybe be flirty, flatter you. So this may be somebody who flatters you. All right, yeah, they're a charmer, but they kind of play games. So this is somebody who maybe like threatens you in a way or talk shit to. Oh, they talk shit to you, but like in a playful way. So you know what I mean? So like this is somebody like don't get hurt, don't make me fuck you up. They're like this somebody who like jealous of you in that way, like jealous like over you in that way, but like playfully. You know what I mean? Like they could be threatening, but like they're playful at the same time. Now, for some of y'all, they may be a dangerous person. Like maybe they carry a pistol or a gun, or they're in a like maybe like a high crime area, or they be in high crime areas. So it could be that too. But like this is somebody who's playful. They seem to play a lot of games emotionally. You know what I mean? So yes, so for some of y'all, this is somebody who's very judgmental too. Very judgmental and selfish with their materials. They don't like to share. They like to be given to though, but they don't really like to share like that. It could be a Taurus. And if they share, there's a motive behind it. There's something that they're expecting. So look for that. They may be a drinker too, because we got Temperance here. So maybe somebody's a little sip, sip, drip, drip. You know what I mean? They thief. So they had some type of emotional or physical loss. So that's why I think maybe it's like a surgery or injury, or they're healing from that, or some type of sudden event happened in their life that they having to get like realigned to. So whatever. It's like they're trying to get their footing back. They're trying to get their balance back. Like there's somebody who doesn't always know what they want, but like in the grand scheme of things, like this is somebody who feels like you're meant to be in their life. You know what I mean? Like you're meant to be here. So sometimes you think like your kid's mad dad, your mom, your kid's mom, or I don't know, your dog. Maybe you had a girlfriend, boyfriend, you guys shared a dog. It could be any of that. You know what I'm saying? So it could be like any of that type of situation. So um, could be a Leo. It's gonna be somebody who's generous though. I will say that. They're going to be very generous. I will get that. So they're going to try to invite you guys or offer you guys the opportunity maybe to heal or get together. For some of y'all, it's going to be money that's involved. So maybe there's like a property or inheritance, or it's like they're giving you something as a way of maybe like helping you up. You know what I mean? Like they're intending to do something that can help you. So it's like a networking opportunity, or you may meet them through a networking opportunity. Like this is somebody who's good at like, I'm about to say they're good at like dealing with other people, building up into the world. They can find a common cause and then like get their needs met. So this would be somebody who maybe you learn this from by interacting with them or being around them. Like you learn how to make use of everything that's around you, resources, friends, family, talking, communicating, learning from your mistakes. So this may be somebody that teaches you that, even though they kind of like mess it up themselves. You know what I mean? You learn through observing them. So you learn through their follies, you learn through their accidents, you learn from the stuff that they do that doesn't work out. You're like, oh, I ain't gonna do that. So you know what I mean? So like this would be somebody who like does that. They just like to talk. Like this is somebody who just likes to talk for real, for real. All right. They just want to have good time. They just want to feel the vibes. They really just kind of want to see how you feel about them before they really take action. So this would be someone who maybe, like I said, if they Six of Pentacles could be like they really kind of selfish or kind of miserly with their money, but like, or they can be an overspender. So like if they aren't necessarily like selfish, then they're like an overspender and they give you money because we got Sagittarius energy, which can make sometimes a person very optimistic with their funds. So they may be like a big spender, even if they don't always have it, like the money may come in, but it may go out, but they may make a lot of money. But they're like, they like good times. Like I want the vibes between us to be good. I want us to enjoy ourselves. Like they feel like they have to put on a show or put on an act, or they just feel like they have to like get approval from others. You know what I mean? Because this is somebody who it could be successful. I don't know like how successful, but like they have stuff that like, let's say they have like more of a comfortable lifestyle. So let's say that, you know what I mean? And for like what we call comfortable, maybe not be comfortable for you, but like for them, they live more like a comfortable lifestyle. They see themselves as a big deal. You know what I mean? So this is somebody who's gonna be trying to make moves on you guys eventually. I guess they could be like, maybe for some of y'all, they want forgiveness. Like if it's a past person or somebody who you experienced in that way, then they want some type of forgiveness. You guys have differing views about like, or philosophies. The way you guys exist in the world is totally different from how they exist in the world. So like this may be like, you may be somebody who saves money. This person doesn't really save the money. Or you may be the person that spends recklessly and they're like very frugal with the money. So it's like that. It's like there's major differences between y'all. Sometimes it could be cultural. Sometimes it could be like life experiences. Sometimes it could be even generational, which can still kind of lead back into like life experiences. So it could be that. All right. Let's say so we got Virgo, Aquarius, Capricorn, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Libra, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sag. So they could also be very spiritual then too, because of their temperance. This would make them like into like health or healing. So I mean like a psychiatrist. It's like somebody who like always adheres to like the expectation of others, or always is like feeling like they're on trial, or always on like needing to like defend their beliefs or their values or how they do stuff. They always feel like they need to defend it. You know what I mean? Or at least keep it to themselves so that they don't really share their beliefs or their values with everybody because they don't want to be judged by it. Like somebody who kind of fears your judgment, but also is very judgmental of people. So they try to be what you would like them to be. That's what they're going to try to do. They're going to try to conform and be what you would like them to be from listening to you, observing to you. And they're going to always be like flatter you or flirt with you or like, try to find some type of way to connect with y'all. Cause this feels like somebody who wants a family. So that's why I'm kind of picking up like somebody who wants to have maybe kids or wants to have a family or something that they can say that is like maybe stood the test of time with y'all. So, all right. So anyway, let me give you signs. Could be a Cancer, Gemini, Taurus, Virgo, Libra, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aquarius, Capricorn, Scorpio, Pisces, Sag, Taurus. All right. All right. Was that all the signs? What was that? No, it wasn't all the signs. Because I didn't even. Was it? No, it wasn't all the signs. Because I didn't even say anything about. I don't think I said. Yes, I said, but I didn't say anything about Aries. So that wasn't there. That was the only sign that was left out. Poor little Tink Tink. You was not left out, love. You was here. You was important. You was special, Aries. All right. So Leo. Quick shuffle. My nose itch. All right, so this may be somebody who's a show off but likes to be in the house, or maybe like I don't know. I was gonna say maybe this person dresses up when they're at home. So that would tickle me. There's somebody that likes to be home, but they be dressing up to be home. Like, where are you going, to the club, in the kitchen? The fuck wrong with you? Get your shit together. So it's maybe somebody who like changes outfits or clothes all the time, but like be home all the time. Like, what's wrong with you? I don't know why I'm telling you that. You said nose itch for Leo. Yeah, for real. I don't know why. Sometimes they say when your nose itches because people are like talking about you. So it's maybe like a Leo that's talking about me right now. Watch your mouth too. Call me. By the way, I was just talking about you. You was just talking about me? Oh, my daughter's a Leo. That's who. See, she was talking bad about me too, dog. No, I wasn't. You really was. That's see. My daughter's a Leo. She was talking bad about me. I knew it. That's what I'm saying. That's what they said. She said, "I was just talking about you." Yeah, you was telling people about your pops. How fucking amazing I am. All right, so where's my other deck? Where did I put the other deck at? That don't make any sense. And it's not even standing out to me. What the hell just happened here? I got that one over there. Did it fall? That's not making any sense to me. All right, we're just gonna go, but that's not so crazy. What just happened here? That whole deck just disappeared. All right, anyway. So How the hell did I do that? I just had a whole deck that was right here, and then it was just disappeared. All right. Anyway, Leo, new love coming your way. That pissed me off. What the fuck just happened here? So this may be somebody who you guys feel is off limits to you, but you guys just vibe. It's really easy to talk to this person, really easy to deal with this person. And we got Aquarius energy. So they may not really be your usual type. They may kind of be a little quirky, a little bit like, like maybe it's like this may be like somebody you're just trying out. Like maybe I would just try this just to kind of see. Like I've never experienced this before. Oh, here we go. So like maybe I've never experienced this before, but like, this person may be attractive in a more sexual manner. So like they may be attractive in that way, or just more attractive in a way where it kind of feels like I shouldn't be dealing with this person. Me and them should not be connected. You know what I mean? But there's like that sexual chemistry between us where it's like, like messing with this person or being around this person will kind of make me do what I want to do. Like this person kind of inspires you. Like even if it's not like sexual attention, this is somebody who inspires you to just do what you want to do as you want to do. So like they boost you up. They're like, yeah, just do that shit. So maybe it's kind of toxic in that way. Whereas like this is somebody who's a good time, great vibes. They're like you may meet this person in like oddly weird ways. Like, oh shit, like I didn't think I would like run into you. Like maybe you go to a knitting class and you like it was like a free chance to go to a knitting class and you're like, oh, I'm here, but I never really planned to go here. And then you kind of run into them there. You're like, oh shit. Or it's like you just kind of meet them in like a unusual way. It's like the relationship is going to be non-traditional or like unusual, and it may be one that's very empowering for you too, where it allows you just to kind of be yourself, to feel your most authentic self. So Aquarius, they usually are very diplomatic or very tolerant of people, but at first they're very like judgy, and they're not really judgy. They judge you at first, but like they just like, I wouldn't do it. That's all. That's really all they do. They be like, I wouldn't do it, but like if you do it, they don't give a shit. Like, all right. I wouldn't do it, but like, you could do it. So like this may be somebody who like gashes you up in that way, and they're like, I wouldn't do it, but like, go ahead. So like they can give you information. They like to watch you like do stuff. Like I don't know why. Somebody who likes to watch you do stuff. For somebody else, maybe like somebody likes to watch you guys have sex. You know what I mean? Or like they want you to watch them have sex. Or something like that. Like one time, true story. This is like a crazy thing. It's maybe a little TMI, but I'm telling you, because it's kind of like this. One time when I was a little younger, not super young, but like, a couple years ago, some years ago, let's just say that, I met this person off of Tinder. And in Tinder, there was this woman, and what she wanted was like her boyfriend wanted like her to like really record her sleeping with other guys. So it could be something like that. That's maybe like a little bit like out the way, you know what I'm saying? But that may be like kind of far, you know what I'm saying? It's kinky. It's kinky. You feel what I'm saying? But it may not be like that. This may just be somebody who just does stuff that you didn't even know that you liked. That could be it too. So maybe like they bring you gifts that you didn't even know that you wanted. You know what I mean? They maybe like show you information that you didn't even like care about at one time, but you're like, oh shit, I kind of fuck with that. And it makes you like, become your own little, become your own self. It can also make you feel sexually liberated. So maybe this person like doesn't shun you for like your desires or for the things that you want to do. They kind of look at it as like, I wouldn't do it, but you're okay. You know what I'm saying? So it's that. This is somebody who's gonna be very beneficial. So they may come around and like maybe help you make money. Like when they're around, like you get like synchronicity or opportunities that normally wouldn't have been there. All right. So it's an offer. So some of y'all is somebody who's like helping you guys get over like bad relationships. So it's a happiness hater. So it's somebody who maybe also keeps like a hidden relationship, or this is somebody who just doesn't like relationships, like traditional relationships. They may always have like a partner somewhere, or they may have a relationship somewhere. And that's where the taboo can come from, where it's like it's hidden. They're not really speaking about it, but like the vibes are so good between us that we kind of like just get involved. We probably shouldn't be, but like, it's not my usual type, and I'm not doing something that I normally would do. So like sometimes just for the fuck of it, because the offer is there, I'm gonna do it. You know what I mean? So it could be that. All right. So damn, my nose itch like a motherfucker. All right. So it's somebody who's very friendly, but like in a very intense, I guess, I don't know, like you just kind of feel there's sexual energy radiating off this person. All we got right now is Aquarius. So there's a lot that's going on with this person. God damn. All right. So this somebody's very confident too. So they're confident in their abilities. Lilith can also be fetishes. So this may be somebody who fetishizes you, or somebody who you fetishize. So like this may be like maybe like it could be racial. It could be anything. Like maybe you're the boss. Maybe they're your boss. You know what I mean? It could be anything. It's kind of like I shouldn't be dealing with you, but like something about you is just like catching me off guard or catching me in a way where I feel connected to you. All right, could be a Gemini. So this is somebody who always has a bunch of shit going on. They may be married because we got wedding here. So this may be somebody who's married, or this is somebody who wants that. They want stability. They may be very stable themselves. So this may be like somebody who plays around. That's why I said at first, this happiness hater really gives me a relationship. Look at this shit. There's a relationship in the background. So it really gives me like a relationship. And they may be very spiritual too. Like this somebody puts on an act of being maybe very societally acceptable, or in a sense, like the shit that they're doing seems to be very like, and like, you know, honest. It looks good for the face value. So there's maybe somebody who's like having an extramarital affair, or there's somebody who wants that, but they want it in a non-traditional way, or you guys to connect in a way where it's non-traditional. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, well, whatever. You know what I mean? Like they, I don't know, they kind of seem to be doing a lot of different shit, but they are stable. So this may be somebody who like is beneficial financially. They give to you, but they also got like another connection going on that's like, you know, in the background, like, you know, shh. Don't worry about that. It's me and you. We got our own little intensity. Just focus on what we got going on. You don't gotta worry about them over there. You know what I mean? So it may be that. Like they may have this person around. All right. There's somebody who's not afraid to be themselves though. So that's what you're gonna learn from this person. Is like, don't be afraid to be who you are. So they're gonna inspire you in that way. And Lilith can also be somebody who empowers you to just do what you want to do. Even if it seems weird, you're just gonna do it. You're like, fuck, I'm just gonna do it. So this somebody's gonna inspire you to do what you want to do, even if it comes off weird to other people. You're gonna accept yourself. All right. So that's why I say it could be fetish stuff. Like maybe they like to spit in your mouth or some shit, or like, I don't know. It could be anything. Chains, whips, like Kitty was saying, it could be anything. Like this is somebody who is like, maybe you don't curse. Maybe you don't curse. Like I mean, so maybe like they teach you to curse and some shit like that. But like they have a good little like public image to them. You know what I mean? Very opinionated, but like they don't judge you for what you're doing. Like, go ahead, do that, playboy, playgirl. Live your life. I'm focused on my own shit. So it could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They may have a dog or a cat, or they have like, I don't know, a fox, or they have like a four-legged animal somewhere. So this could be horses, goats, mules. What else has four legs? Anything. Fucking anything can have four legs, damn near. So it could be any of that. You know what I'm saying? So Queen of Cups in reverse. So there's somebody who isn't necessarily like open to a relationship or like emotionally connected. Yeah, we got High Priestess, Queen of Cups in reverse. They're not really open to a relationship. You know what I mean? So they may be already in one or having something like that. The High Priestess in reverse can also be either a widower, or it can be somebody who is a mistress, man or woman. So this may be a mistress, because the fox can be very clever. And it's also, fox like is a spiritual animal. When you see foxes, it's a need for change, but it's also a need for being slick or secretive about your moves. And we got the High Priestess here too. So there's somebody who isn't going to tell you everything about them. You're going to know a little bit about them, but only enough that pertains to the relationship between y'all. So don't worry about they man or they woman, because this is somebody who like is just doing it for the status of the relationship, or doing it for the look of the relationship. They may come, because the High Priest can also be somebody who you're really not supposed to be dealing with. They're unapproachable. They're unapproachable, but unattainable. People don't just get to have this person, and it's most likely because they're already like had, because they're already had by somebody or already with somebody. So it may be this, or this is somebody who wants to come in and be a side guy, side girl, while they know you have a connection. So it could be that. And taboo just means like you're going to feel empowered to kind of do this because it's this person. All right. So they are attractive. This may be somebody who's like, just like, what they call, they could be like non-traditionally attractive, or they could even be traditionally attractive. Like they may expose other parts of themselves that you never really expected to come from this person. So because Lilith is here, this can make them very freaky, very nasty, or just very sexual in a way that you like, ooh, you know what I mean? Give you a wet ass, man or woman. Like, you know what I mean? So it could be like that. Like, it's maybe like a freakier type of person. And if they're not like the freaky like that, then it's just like they're very sexual at least. So they may like a lot of sex in that way. All right. So signs could be a Aquarius, Gemini, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer. You know what? They are clingy though. So this is somebody who's like, when they're around you, you're like their boyfriend, girlfriend. Even if they have like another partner, when you're with them, y'all relationship is y'all relationship. This may be, like I said, an innovative type of connection between y'all, because Aquarius can be like one that's like frowned upon in the beginning stages, but down the line we realize like, oh yeah, we should have been doing what Aquarius was doing 20 years ago. Shame on us. You know what I mean? So it could be any of that. So Taurus, Virgo, Pisces, Leo. So they may also be kind of tall for some of y'all. Like if it's a woman, because traditionally we don't think of women being tall. So it's maybe like a tall woman, you know what I mean? Or a woman who's like very masculine, or a man who's kind of feminine, or some shit like that. Like they have that feminine air to them where it could even kind of like air along the lines of wondering, are you gay? Man or woman. You kind of wonder like, are you gay? Or like, do you like dibble and dabble or something or some shit like that? Like you kind of wonder about this person. You know what I mean? Like they may, what's the androgynous? They may be androgynous. All right. So anyway, let me get some. It could be Cancer, Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Leo, Cancer, Cancer, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aquarius, Capricorn, Gemini. Little razzle dazzle could be a Scorpio. All right. All right. Yeah. All right. All right. You say you. I was just about to say sounds download to me. I know it do, right? But that's like sometimes the high priestess can be that. Like for real, people would have thought I was down low. They would have seen me on TikTok, I mean on YouTube, Instagram. They'd be like, I don't know. Because I posted one day a picture of my daughter. They probably was like, I don't know. You trying to fake. I know gay men that have kids. You know what I mean? So you know what I mean? Like I always thought about that before I got started. I was like, what if they think I'm gay? You know what I mean? That was my fear. That was my biggest fear for some reason. I don't know why. It was like, you know, people going to think what they think anyway. But I was just kind of like wondering, like, damn, what if they think I'm gay and they don't like my content? Like, why was I thinking that? This is like a career with women based. Like, it's women based. Why would I think that they wouldn't have liked me if they thought I was gay? Like, that would have probably been more of a win. They'd be like, oh, he is. He's on our side. Yes, Snooty. You know what I mean? So, like, I don't know. For some reason in my mind, I just thought it wasn't going to work out like that. I was like, damn, they might think. And then I don't know, man. I don't know. Yo. It do. Brains be going crazy sometimes. You're like, how did we get here? Why did I even think like that? And that's what it was. I was like, yo. I overthink shit a lot in the beginning stages. Like when I first started, I overthought shit a lot just because you know, I always wanted to get shit right. So that was a big issue for me. Like, I gotta get shit right, man. I gotta be right. I can't fuck up, man. Like, what if I read and I don't read everybody's story? Like, how the fuck was I gonna do that? How was I gonna read everybody's story? You know what I mean? Like, it's impossible to catch every dynamic in like one reading. Like, I could sit here for 24 hours and still wouldn't have caught every variable that was gonna pop out. You feel me? So I learned that. Yeah, I was getting premonitions, you know what I'm saying? So I started to learn that as well, like starting to trust my feelings. All right, so Cancer, you said it sounds insecure. It was insecure. I could be all right with that. Oh, you don't seem insecure? Oh, yeah. Not now, but then I was though. All right, so Cancer, new love coming your way. Not now. Now I don't be caring. I'm like, hey, fuck it. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, it is what it is. They just gonna think what they think. Because I told you about the time when I had like the most money at the time in cash to me, the most money I had in cash, people thought I was broke. I'm buying designer. I have 2 apartments everywhere. I'm driving like, for some reason I bought rental cars all the time because I didn't want to like have a car that people could spot me in because I was doing the Far East shit. So I would like move, like change rental cars and shit. For like 5 years I was doing that shit. Just rental car, and then living from city to city. And I was just living the life I wanted to live. And at that time, people thought I was struggling financially. There was like, you can't really control how people view you. So that's what I got over. It's like, oh yeah, no matter what I do, they can just assume that I am. Like, imagine I'm still like bulky or tough and all that. And they'd be like, nah, he gay. There was nothing I could do. So it's like, I learned not to care. All right, so this is going to be somebody who you guys will have conflict with, but they'll also help you grow very quickly. So there's no signs yet. So there's going to be somebody who's also very good vibes. They may be very self-indulgent, but like this is also somebody who's very supportive. This is somebody who does a lot of reflecting. So they're like, this may be somebody you guys have power struggles with, but like when things are going good, they're going great. When things are going bad, it's kind of like, you know, distracting. It's kind of difficult. This person does create growth in your life though. So this would be somebody who maybe at first you don't like them. And then later on, it starts to like go into something where it's like, oh, I fuck with them. I see why. Oh, okay, I see why we met up. Yeah. So maybe at first you guys are seeing each other like in a mirror, where it's like this person kind of reminds me of me. There's power struggle. There's ego battles. There's conflict. It's tension, but we're not really speaking about it. Like they may be as strong as you, or as like stern as you, or you know, you may not be stern, but they may be like you in that way. And then suddenly there's a flow to it, where it starts to get like more enjoyable, and we just kind of like seem to like just go as it is. Or it can go in another, well, it's because we got square in trine, it doesn't always mean that it's like difficult, because trine usually lightens up a square. So like it may be difficulty with this person, but like it's easy to kind of like grow or expand or move past whatever like conflicts you guys were dealing with, because this person may do things in a way that makes you feel like you're reflecting, like you can think about what they said or what they were thinking or what they were trying to get to. It's like I can kind of see what they're saying. So maybe it's somebody like that. Could be a Cancer. So there's somebody who's always very forgiving. All right, they'll sweep things under the rug. You know, like maybe you guys were arguing, maybe you guys are beefing. Like this is somebody who you guys like you have a beef with them, and then it kind of like smooths on, and then you guys move on again. So like you guys like every time you guys have conflict or a disagreement or argument or a power struggle or a fight or anytime they create internal like any internal like feelings in you, you heal and you grow in a way that you probably wouldn't have grown before, like faster though around this person. So they accelerate your growth, they accelerate your emotional responses. They teach you to like to forgive stuff, the small shit. Like don't worry about the small shit, don't sweat the small shit. So somebody who doesn't sweat the small stuff. Could be a Libra. So there's gonna be somebody who's aesthetically pleasing. They may have a wider body, maybe wider hips or something like that. Could be a Virgo. So this is somebody who, for some of y'all, and we got Capricorn, Sag. So this is you may have a lot of power struggles with this person. All right, like this maybe somebody who has a more athletic body or like a bigger body. You know what I mean? So maybe like wider hips. Even if it's a male, they may have like wider hips, or like a wider frame to them in some way. So maybe like a wider frame, even if they're tall, they just seem to kind of be bulky. Like, all right. And I say wide hips, but it don't have to be wide hips. They can just be like bulky. But I noticed like even the hips on this one, it's kind of like they're two men wrestling and fighting. So maybe they're like physical, like wrestler, fighter. Maybe they're very protective over the people, because we got Cancer and Virgo, which could be people who are also very protective over the people that they nurture or they care for. This could maybe even make them like a nurse or in like a healing field or in a service field. You know what I mean? Where they take care of people. They may even be a parent or a foster parent. So that might be kind of like deep there. So maybe, or they came from like foster parenting or something like that. So maybe even that. All right, so this could be somebody who likes to argue though, or likes to fight, but like after that, they like to like make up and they like to like proceed as if nothing ever happened. So this would be so this would be somebody who you guys have arguments with, let's say disagreements with, fights, you know what I mean, conflict with on a regular, but you guys just get past it and act like nothing happened. So this would be somebody who pisses you off and then just acts like nothing happened. Like, oh, you be like, you pissed me off yesterday, and he'd be like, oh, it's okay. And act like, like I didn't just piss you off yesterday. Just keep going about their business like nothing ever happened. Like, oh, okay. Well, I'm just here doing what I do. So be mad if you want to be mad, Maddie. You know what I mean? So it's like one of them. And I kind of feel like they're into like sports or like they're like physically fit or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Always a fight. Yeah, I think it'd be funny too. I'm like, all right. Like my daughter, I start with her all the time. I just come in and be like, what you doing here? I know she's doing nothing. But I'm like, what you doing here? It's like, nothing. Don't start with me. Yeah, nah. I'm about to fucking start. Nah, because why you got your socks on the floor? They on her feet, but they're on the floor. I'm starting real trouble now. You know what I mean? Like I'm starting real trouble now. Why is your socks on the floor and they on your feet on the floor? Like I'm starting right now. Yeah. Yeah. She's like, oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Get your shit together. Come here, let me hug you real quick. Yeah, you know what I mean? I'm just funny like that with her. Just get her warmed up. You know what I'm saying? She is a Leo, and then when she get in a little mood, she be upset, and I'm like, oh, my feelings is hurt. Now she don't want me to be around. All right, I'm out of here. So this is somebody who acts unbothered, very easy. Like, so this may be somebody who like likes vacations, likes to show their body too. I kind of feel like they have a nice body, so that's why I think like maybe they take care of themselves. They eat, even if they don't, they just be proud of their body. So even if they don't necessarily eat the most healthy, they just be proud of their body. This is somebody who will do for you though, and tend to like sacrifice themselves for you before they really like get what they want from you. So like this would be somebody who does stuff for you, does service for you, does favors for you, and just like doesn't count. They don't keep score. This is somebody who does not keep score, but they are very like competitive. Like when they want what they want, they're like, yo, we need to do it this way. So like you guys may have a lot of like confrontations in that way. Scarcity tactics. So this may be somebody who's like tries to scare you. Like maybe they're very strategic. Maybe into like playing chess. Maybe they're skilled at like playing games in that way where they have to like use forethought. Or it's just somebody who's always like very forward thinking. But it seems like nothing really ever bothers them. They handle stuff. So they handle their problems head on. There's somebody who doesn't run from conflict. They head on. I'm about to handle this right now, whatever this is. You know what I mean? So like it's somebody who like deals with these things. So nothing really rocks them off their boat. Like they may kind of blow up at first, because like that's what the duel could be, somebody who blows up at first. But then after a while, they either take the high or they take the low, or you take the high and they take the low. You guys just always figure it out. This would be somebody who you guys will always figure it out. You guys will always have conflict, but you guys will always figure it out. All right? Because like they do stuff for you. You do stuff for them. You're going to feel that way. You're going to feel like this person is there for you. Like they genuinely have real care and concern. And they may even feel like, even though they be very critical, very judgy, very nitpicky with you, it'll also feel like this person really cares about you. You know what I mean? And like they don't want nothing to happen to you, or they don't want you to feel like you're, you know what I mean? I don't know. They don't want you to feel like they're taking advantage of you, or like they're not valuing you or appreciating you. All right, so let me see. This could be a Aquarius, could be a Capricorn. It's somebody who really keeps to themselves though, because that's what that Cancer energy with the Virgo. It's like a homebody, or like they only be around people that they feel close to, or people who they feel are maybe like very self-aware. Like this is somebody who likes people who are aware of themselves. Like you need to pay attention to the shit that you're doing that's wrong. So like this is somebody who's like very critical of people, but it comes from a more nurturing, loving way. It's like I'm what's the word? I'm like not demanding, but maybe they are demanding. It's like I'm what do they call it? I'm reprimanding you, but like I'm doing this as a way of love. So like it's like a person who corrects you because they care about you. So this is somebody who tries to correct you because they care about you. You guys may have power struggles with them. And this may be somebody who also is lowering their expectations to be around you or to make you feel comfortable. So maybe they expect more from you, or they expect a lot from themselves, but like they don't expect a lot from you. It's like like they may hold themselves in like high expectations, like I need to be always on, I need to always do this. So they maybe have perfectionistic tendencies, but with you, nah, you don't gotta be perfect. You all right. You can be how you be. I understand. It's you. Like they have that kind of care and concern for you. So it's not like, God damn my nose. So it's not like you're like having to like they force you to grow, but like not force you to grow just by being around them. So this is like somebody possibly who's like an overachiever in some ways, and just by being around them, you overachieve. Because that's how things work. Whenever you be around people who are like overachievers, or who are like, you know, maybe popular celebrities or doing very well at something, if you be around them, you're gonna naturally just pick it up, even without doing as much work. It's called streamlining. So you should look that up in Google. It's called streamlining. That's why I always try to get friends who are higher up, because then I get better naturally without having to do as much work as they do. That's a hack. It's a real study on that too. And I didn't even know I was doing it. I just instinctively would be doing that. So that's my little trick. You work with people who are high achievers, and then you become a high achiever with less time. Okay? All right, so this would be that type of person who does that for you, comes to your life and like makes things work for you very quickly. That's what I was telling with the squares, like things maybe you struggle with or had issues with. This person comes into your life and makes it easy. Now you learn very fast, very quickly. It accelerates you. Even if you thought you weren't ready to go to the next level, this person comes into your life and pushes you. Go, little birdie, be free. You're ready to fly. You're ready to be a star. So it's somebody who's going to see star potential in you, or see that you have a lot more potential than what you're living up to. And they're going to, that's probably where the struggles are going to come from. Because it's going to be somebody who wants you to be your best, but they're also understanding when you're not being that way. So, you know, they just keep out hope that you become this person. You know what I mean? So they try to inspire your confidence. All right, you may know this person from the past. They may be a single parent, or they may have like 2 kids or 1 kid, or they may desire kids. There's somebody who wonders about you guys a lot. They may be online. And so we got in and out with this with the Sag. It's a flirty play. So this somebody, for some of y'all, it's gonna be like somebody who you guys like deal with in and out, or on and off. Like they may be always on the go. They never really stay like consistent anywhere, but they do like stability. But like they don't. For some of y'all, they want like kids for stability. Like that may be what they want to like. Like this may be somebody who like likes to roam, likes their independence, likes to be free. You know, maybe more like a free spirited type of person. You know what I mean? And they may also kind of get jealous if they see other people are flirting with you, or being with you, or like giving you attention, but they like their independence, but they want to have a connection with you. So that's why I say some of y'all maybe like kids that they try to attach with y'all, or like something like that, or you guys may have kids. So this could be like a past baby dad, baby mom, or some shit like you guys are like having, you know, a connection with again, or renewing, or I don't know, compromising or some shit. I don't know. I said new love. So 6 of Cups is somebody who you feel familiar with. And this could be somebody that you guys have known from your childhood, or you've known from like the beginning stages somewhere, like orientation or some shit, or just like, you know, maybe an old environment I used to hang out at, my old neighborhood, my old school. We used to be classmates. We used to be any of that. It could be that. So there's somebody who's like very like overly confident, overly cocky. You know what I mean? They maybe a showboaty, showman, show charismatic type of person. People like being around them. People like gassing them up. People gas them up. Yeah. People gas them up, make them feel like, yeah, keep doing that shit. Whatever they doing, they just be being validated by other people. So that may be somebody who like is jealous of that. Like if people like hype you up to do shit, they're like, why are they hyping you up? But it's somebody who cares about you, but like they be jealous about like if other people are getting your attention or other people are like maybe being your friend or other people are like trying to like seduce you or romance you or other people are attracted to you, they don't like that. Why are they attracted to you? Why are they talking to you? When did you become friends with him? When did you become friends with her? Even if they don't date you, they just be kind of like observing. Like this is somebody who feels, I'm not gonna say threatened, but they also feel they may feel like it may not work out for y'all ever. You know what I mean? But they're trying to hold out hope that maybe. You know what I mean? So there's somebody who try to act like they don't really care whether the relationship goes anywhere between y'all. For some of y'all, it's gonna be more like a sexual thing, and they may try to act like they don't care that it's not going any further than that. You know what I mean? Or they may try to act like it's only a friend thing, and they may try to act like they don't care that it's going any further than that. But they're trying to connect to you and show you that they have value and that they want to be there for you. All right, but they just try to act like they don't really care that much. You know what I mean? It's strategic. It's strategic. All right, so the key signs could be Aquarius. They have a nice body. For some of y'all, they lost weight. I said that? Okay, I just want to tell you that. Just need to tell you that. Could be a Sag. Could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Virgo, Cancer, Capricorn, Sag, Scorpio, Capricorn, Aquarius. All right. Yeah, they do be caring. People just like to act like they don't care. I know I be caring, but I just be acting like I don't care. Because what was going to change it if I did care? Nothing. You know what I mean? Thank you, Crystal. I am enjoying my weekend. I'm having a ball right now. I'm about to make some steak after this is done, and then make some croissants, and then some roasted potatoes, and some broccoli, steamed broccoli. So it's gonna be steak. Maybe I'll make some like shrimp. I'll just like steam some shrimp just for like aesthetic purposes. You know what I mean? Nope, we are on Gemini now. Teat Mia. All right. All right. Oh, let me shuffle these and get going. All right, so Gemini crickets. Yes, beware of the dad, because I'm serious. All right. Damn, this shit's pissing me off for a second. Hold on. Let me just wipe my nose, because maybe that's what it is. All right, let's get it. Yeah, let's get it. All right, I'm back. All right, I'm back. All right, so Gemini, new love coming your way. All right, so this could be somebody who's pleasant on the eyes. Could be a Libra. All right, it's gonna be somebody. For some of y'all, it's gonna be somebody who's trying to mediate or facilitate a peaceful resolution between y'all. All right, or just maybe somebody who does that. Maybe they're in like the legal field, law field, lawyer. Like this is somebody who's very pleasant, like easy on the eye, but very pleasant to be around too. All right, so they're sociable. There's somebody who's sensible. There's somebody who thinks about others. So they have like a hospitality to them, or like a hostess vibe. Even if it's a male, it's like a host or hostess vibe. They like other people around them to be comfortable, happy. You know what I mean? Like there's somebody who doesn't say the uncomfortable things. They try to like watch what they say around people. Could be a Virgo. See, yeah. There's somebody who does like kind of cares about how other people are viewing them or perceiving them. So it's gonna be somebody who's gonna try to create some type of relationship with you, or like maybe like a routine with you. Could be an Aquarius. All right, so I got like a lot of air energy, so it means that they're very good at socializing, talking, communicating, very friendly. 11th house is here, which means maybe somebody who's part of a large organization, has a large friend group, um, is into like doing group activities, so they may try to involve you in that way. Like that might be how they try to like be a friend to you or try to date you romantically, to try to like, you know, involve you in stuff with them. Like, hey, you want to be with me? But like they also kind of make it seem like it's not really a big thing. But like with the Libra energy, Libras, one thing I've learned about Libras, all right, because I also have a Libra moon. So one thing I've learned about Libras is that they tend to romanticize everything. Anytime they interact with people, they be like, they're into me, or they be into people. So like this is somebody who finds you to be appealing in some way. All right. Even if it's just like a friend, they still find you to be appealing. Like, yeah, you would look good to be around me. Like this is somebody who is attracted to attractive people. So they want their friends to be attractive. They want their partner to be attractive. They want wherever they go to be a pleasing and aesthetically nice looking place. So like they don't want to just go to like any no rundown, like no, I don't know. Maybe I was gonna say they may not like eating from like certain places, like because they're like, oh no, they're dirty. And so it's maybe like that. Like, but it's like somebody who says it in like a more matter of factly type of way. All right. So yeah, they could be impatient sometimes too. You know what I mean? They could be impatient sometimes, but they're very like impulsive at times too, or indecisive. We know that because that's air sign. So very indecisive. So this is somebody who always goes back over. Maybe sometimes goes back on their word, or they like to revise stuff. Like maybe they like to like if you say something, this would be like somebody that tries to correct you a lot. So maybe oh yeah, that could be it. That's that Virgo energy in this person, even if they don't have Virgo in their chart. This is somebody who's like always kind of like corrects you. So I was gonna say correct your form. So maybe they correct your words. Maybe like a copyright type of person, or like this like somebody who likes to correct you. Like they see you do something like, oh wait, no. Like maybe you say words wrong. They're like, no, that's not how you pronounce the word, or no, that's not how you do what you're doing. Like they could be kind of nitpicky in that way, but they say it in like a more pleasant way, where it's like, nah, it's not no big deal, but it may be a big deal at times. But they won't say it's a big deal. So like you may do stuff that pisses them off, but they won't say that you're pissing them off. They just kind of like, they try to maybe fix it themselves, or they try to like persuade you to fix it, you know what I mean, by like being gentle, because it's like a gentle parent, you know what I mean? So this could be somebody who impersonates you, or somebody who does things like they see you do, because the Libra is that like a mirror too. Like they try to like emulate their partner. So this is somebody who tries to emulate you or do what they see you do, or that's what they want. Like that's how they know that you are into them, if they feel like you're going to do what they do. So somebody who wants you to like maybe do something with them together. So maybe like a joint opportunity that they're going to try to present, or like, but it's going to try to come off as like a friendly encounter at first. So whoever it says is going to be like a friendly encounter. You know what I mean? So maybe they maybe told you something before, and this would be like somebody who comes back around and says something all over again, reiterates what they were saying. If they don't necessarily like fix what you say, then it's somebody who's like going to reiterate something that they said to you earlier and be like, hey, look, I said this, so I want to do this for you. Or it's like a helping hand. This is somebody who likes to be a helping hand to you. All right. But they may be a challenge, because this may not be somebody who like listens to like good advice. They may not, you know what I mean? They may not necessarily like do what you tell them they should be doing. So like this may be somebody who asks you for like advice, or ask you what you think about something, because they're indecisive. And then when you tell them what to do, they be like, I'm going to do what I want to do. But then why'd you ask me? Why'd you ask me? You know what I mean? But I guess they just kind of like want to just like bounce the ideas off of you. Because sometimes Virgo could be somebody who's so self-critical that they don't take action. And with Libra, it's somebody who like worries about pleasing people, or being like liked by people. So like this is somebody who wants to be liked by you. So like they try to do stuff in a way where it seems like I'm doing what you would like me to do, even if I don't really like it, even if I don't really agree with it. Like that could be maybe what they're trying to do, like to maybe connect with you. You know what I mean? So maybe you know this person, maybe you don't. But somebody who ego gets hurt in the relationship very quickly. they get hurt. Their ego gets hurt. So like if you're not nice to them, if you're kind of mean, if you're kind of shrewd with them, kind of nitpicky with them, or if you pick up on some of their like imperfections, they don't like that. You know what I mean? Like they want to be seen as like attractive to you. So like they don't want you to pick up their like, you know, maybe they have like a long toenail or some shit, or they have like their hair's off a little bit, or you be like, if it's a woman, you be like, your wig, your dress, your skirt. I noticed that you know, maybe when you smile, your eyes a little, you know what I mean? You might say like you got a little lazy eye. That would pop them. That would make them so sad. Like they have a ego that they care a lot about like how they're viewed. So don't do that. All right. So yeah. Somebody could be very organized or very tidy, very clean. Like their aesthetic is very pleasing. If they're not very tidy, very clean, it's somebody who maybe you'll feel like doing that with them. Like maybe cleaning them up. Maybe you help polish them up. Maybe this person helps polish you up a little bit. It could be into that. Maybe you guys do that collectively. Like that Libra could be balanced, where you make this person a little bit better, and they make you a little bit better, and you guys kind of like build a relationship based on that contingency. Like, yeah, we're gonna make each other a little bit better. Yeah, long toenail, right? That's crazy. I don't know where this is coming from, but I'm just telling you, maybe they have it. Sometimes you know what I think about? Like sometimes I see women wearing shoes that like have their toes over their shoe a little bit, just a little bit. And I'd be noticing it. I'd be like, I don't really care because you're probably gonna always have your shoes on. You know what I mean? Like in that way. But like, I don't know. Like at that moment when I look at it, I'm like, and then there was like this girl, she's really attractive, but she had these dirty ass Nikes on. I was like, God damn. I don't care about the Nikes. I don't really care, but I did care. I'm like, why you got these shoes? Like you got to do something with these. So like this person could be like that. Like they want stuff to look appealing. They love beauty. You know what I mean? So hell yeah. Hey, girl, wake up podcast. Thank you. So this is somebody who takes, maybe they screenshot you or they keep your pictures, or this is somebody who's very photogenic. They're good at taking pictures, but this is also somebody who's like very like nosy in your business. So this is somebody who's probably like observed you, analyzed you, watched a lot of shit that you have going on, sees who you interact with, see who's interacting with you. So because the 11th house is here and it's Aquarius energy or Uranus energy, this could be online. So it's maybe somebody who like follows you, watches you online, sees who you talk to. We got the hangman here, so this means that this person idolizes you. They see you with rose-tinted glasses, so this person already views you guys to be attractive. All right, so they're gonna try to be like appealing to you in whatever way that is. All right, so we got the world. So it could be a Capricorn, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio. All right, so this is somebody who's in your environment. You may meet this person online, or it's gonna be somebody who frequents you in a way, but like infrequently. They just kind of linger. They just be around. This could be like I said, maybe you have a follower that just watches you but don't say nothing. They like, you know, they try to like maybe make you feel confident around you, make you feel attractive, make you feel appealing. You know what I mean? Like they try to help you up. They try to give you resources. They try to do stuff for you just to show you that they're there for you. Like if somebody wants to be there for you. Could be a Leo, attractive person. Trying to tell you, you're gonna find them attractive. They're flirty. They have maybe an accent, or they have like maybe it's at a distance because we got the 8 of Wands. It could be a distance, but usually it's like an accent. So maybe either they talk very fast. Yeah, most likely they kind of talk very fast, but they're very passionate. So when they talk, you know that this person is like caring about whatever it is that they're talking about. They're like, yeah, this is going on, that's going on. So they seem to like talk about like the stuff that they really care about. That this person could go on and on and on and on. So they're very social and very talkative, chatty patty. All right. I guess when they warm up to you though, because at first this is somebody who tries to like, you know, maybe like if you talk to me, I'll talk to you. If you don't talk to me, you know, they're strategic in that way. So like they can be very like social, but like it's I guess they're waiting on you for some, because I think of 11th house, I think of Uranus, which could be like a breakthrough energy. So maybe they do something unusual and like reach out, or you maybe unusually reach out. Like it's something unusual between y'all that can kind of occur to create this new love between y'all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, definitely. People notice claws hanging over. We do notice that. And I didn't even notice that I noticed that until I started seeing it. I was like, damn, how long that been going on, Bigfoot? Still pretty, but damn. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you gotta have that background. You gotta have that little bit of ammo to like remember, you know what I mean? Like, yo, don't play around with me because I know I ain't perfect. Don't you be thinking you perfect with these long ass these long ass toes. I ain't looking to bash you, but sometimes you guys got to hold on to the ammo. Keep it in mind. That's an earth sign thing. So Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, they do that. You know what I mean? Or people who have like those strong earth placements, they be looking at your flaws. They be looking at your mistakes, and they don't say nothing. But like if you start bringing up their shit, they be like, well, let's talk about your shit today because I got time, cuz. Let's talk about your shit. You know what I mean? So it's that type of vibe. So you just need to know that. This could be that type of person. But anyway, for this part, At this point, this is somebody who's very balanced, very chill. You know what I'm saying? Or disgusting nails. You feel me? Like you bite your nails. Why your nails look like that? Ew. I mean, it's okay. You know, stuff, people have their own little shit. I don't really trip on it, but I noticed that your nails weren't, taken care of. I did notice that. I just, I look past it because nobody's perfect, right? You know what I mean? I didn't bring that up. That your wig looks raggedy. That you don't look the same without makeup. I don't bring that up. I don't mind. You know what I mean? I don't mind because you're a real human, and real humans have imperfections. So, you get what I'm saying? Like it's like this is somebody who could be nitpicky, but like they're very pleasant. They don't bring this shit up. They're like, nah, maybe every time you have sex with her, him, it's not that great, but they're like, oh, okay, cool. They're not going to trip on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're understanding. They just idolize you. So even if you're not like up to what you consider to be your best, they do see you as like maybe a work in progress, and they're understanding in that way. So this is somebody who does allow you to be a work in progress. Yeah, fix that toupee or fix that fupa. You feel me? Like, come on now. Be you. Let me be me. So this is somebody who's going to be that way with y'all. Let you be you. All right, little side eye. Yeah, you feel me? Put that in my notebook, my handy dandy notebook. All right, looking like a lot raccoon. Facts. So for some of y'all, this is somebody who came from like a large family, or they have like a large, like maybe they have like an ancestral heirloom around still, or like some shit like that. So maybe they keep like collectibles or something. Maybe they have collectibles. That might be it, like collectibles. So that's like I was about to say like action figures and all that shit. I was about to say Aquaman or like Superman shit like that, or like they have like figurines or like little ornaments that around. Maybe this could be like collector's items type of shit. So it's maybe like a collector or into antiques. So they may be into like something like that. Like they collect stuff that maybe is a little bit weird. This could be like bottle caps or I don't know, Coke bottles. I'm just giving an example. Like I don't keep Coke bottles. But I'm just telling you, like maybe they keep like weird stuff around as like part of their like I don't know, maybe a hobby or some shit like that. It's like somebody who's like an enthusiast about something a little awkward, a little weird. So maybe that. All right. They're a good talker though, great communicator. This is somebody like a lot of people are like attracted to this person, or a lot of people like to talk to this person or communicate with this person. They always get a lot of messages, or they get like a lot of like shipments, or they get a lot of like sales, or they get a lot of like stares. Because we got Queen of Wands here, so this is somebody who draws a lot of attention whenever they pop out or go somewhere. People are always there around this person. So I do know that they may have a nice car. Could be a truck, could be a vehicle, car. I mean, that's a vehicle. I was gonna say even an 18-wheeler, but it could be anything. It's a truck, it's a chariot, it's just a nice car, nice vehicle, very ambitious. They're career driven. It's like somebody who's also humble at the same time. So that's why I was telling you, like, this will be somebody who sees like your flaws, but is humble. They're not like picking at that shit. They're like, it adds to your allure, it adds to your appeal. You're attractive. So it's that. All right. So let me give you signs. Could be Aquarius, Libra, Virgo, Pisces, Taurus, Capricorn, Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, Leo, Sag, Virgo, Cancer. All right. So that's that for that. Okay, now he's on Taurus. Woo! We getting there. So Taurus. I bet you that Leo gonna come out. All right. Because I seen that Leo reading had Taurus in there. So I know that there gotta be a Leo in here somewhere, because ain't no way that Leo making love to a Taurus and a Taurus not there. So some of y'all are dealing with a Leo. You said I can talk to him. I can tell him. You can talk to him. All right, so Leo. Oh, wait, did I shuffle these? I did not. I have to listen to my morning coffee. Yeah, for real, Pentarina. Oh, because it's kind of late for you. Yeah, I feel you. I know. Just check it in the morning too, Pentarina. You ain't gotta stay up. You gotta go to work and all that shit. You gotta go to work. Just set an alarm for 10 minutes, because I should be done with this in about 10 minutes or less. All right, so Leo, Taurus, new love. I'm sorry, y'all. New love coming your way. New love. All right, so it's going to be somebody who's going to teach you guys a new philosophy. They may be foreign, or they may be at a distance. Could be a long distance. Could be a Taurus. All right, could be a Sag. It's somebody who likes to live a comfortable lifestyle. It's maybe somebody who kind of puts you onto that. So maybe they're like a big spender or likes to spend. They may even be to like unusual, unorthodox spirituality. So like manifest destiny and all that shit, the law of the universe. They could be into like the law or like the legal field because we got ninth house here. This could be somebody who like expands their mind or expands your mind. This could be also maybe a traditional person too. So it could be that, what I mean, like they're traditional, but like they have their own philosophies or views around what tradition is. And they're very blunt in the way that they communicate with people. So like this is somebody who's like no bullshit with you. They're gonna say it just as it is. You know what I mean? Even if they get it wrong. So this could be somebody who lacks tact or lacks to know the right time of saying things. You know what I mean? Like you could have gotten into an accident and that person would say, well, why weren't you wearing your seatbelt after you bumped your head on the steering wheel? Like, why didn't you have your seatbelt on? You're like, motherfucker, my head split. Why was you mentioning a seatbelt? I know I should have wore a seatbelt, but I didn't. Why are you bringing that up? So it's like that. It could be that type of person. All right. But this is somebody who elevates themselves or other people elevate in a way. All right. Maybe because they have like a very luxurious lifestyle or they just live more like a comfortable lifestyle. It seems to be somebody who comes and goes as they please against the better judgment of others. Like they don't listen to what other people have to say about shit. They're going to do what they want. Could be a Leo, could be a Virgo. All right. All right. So it's confident. This is somebody who's confident in the moves that they make. So Sagittarius energy shows up, means that this person sees themselves as a big deal, and you're going to see this person as a big deal. All right, probably you're gonna like because of their confidence. You're gonna like that they just do what they please without caring what other people think they should be doing. They just do it. All right. This may also be somebody who invites you over a lot or invites you around, and when they're around, they boost your confidence. So maybe they hype you up. Maybe they say stuff like that. Maybe they gift you stuff because Taurus is here too, and Leo's here. These are generous people. So maybe they gift you stuff. Maybe they give you stuff. It may be like clothes, or maybe like information, knowledge, wisdom, resources. Yeah, resources because we got Taurus energy, resources. Like the stuff they give you can expand you or put you into a better position in life. So this may be somebody who does that. All right. Very confident person. And like I said, they're going to boost your confidence because of being with them. So it's somebody who always has the tea. They know the inside scoop. It's somebody who's nosy. They be up in your business. They be asking mad questions. You know what I mean? Or like they just be knowing the inside scoop. They know the tea. Like what's ever going on. This is somebody who tends to tell you about all the stuff that's happening around you. Maybe they have a fake account. So this is somebody who's nosy. They keep their tab on you. So either they know people or they have like a fake account where they just observe you because it says looking you up, researching you, studying you, getting info. So this is somebody who's watching, studying, trying to get to know more about you guys. They want the inside scoop. So they're nosy as fuck in your business. All right. So this may be somebody who invites you to do something, or maybe you invite them to do something, or they'll invite you over, or because the Taurus energy is here, this could be somebody who you guys maybe see on a regular, comfortable, like reliable basis, consistent basis, or this is like somebody who wants to do that with you, wants to like create that new start between y'all where they can be like consistently dealing with you or talking to you or communicating with you or sharing experiences with you. So for some of y'all it's at a distance and they want to travel towards you or take that risk or take that opportunity, even though they may have talked to their friends and their friends like, no, don't reach out to Taurus. Don't do that with Taurus. They'd be like, man, I'm about to do it anyway. So like, this is somebody who like was going to reach out anyway against maybe their better judgment. For some of y'all, they may try to do it through like a fake account or some shit like that. They try to reach out in that way. You know what I mean? Like this is somebody who's very stubborn. So like they also have an issue with their pride because they're very confident. They have an issue with their pride. So yeah, you may know this person on Facebook or maybe they have like, I don't know, you could search them, Google them, or did I do all the cards? I did these ones. Oh, we got these. Oh yeah, I forgot these. All right. So this is somebody who's always gonna be looking for details or looking for things that are like off a little bit. I don't know why they're gonna be looking for things that are off, but they look for things that have changed a little bit about you, or like they're looking for something like smaller details. So it's gonna be somebody who's like snooping. Maybe they're looking to see if you're in a relationship, or they're looking to see like what your partner looks like if you're in a relationship, or they're looking to see like, I don't know, like if you've moved on, because we got the chariot in reverse. For some of y'all, they're checking to see if you guys have moved on. All right. Or they're looking to see if you guys are still mad, because sometimes the chariot can be somebody who's angry, like wanting to like push for or make situations happen the way they want to. So this person may be wondering if you're still mad, or wondering if you're still like if you moved on, or if the situation is going to move any time, if you're going to take action. So they may be like trying to like observe and see if you've moved on, or see if you're going to take action. Or for some of y'all, this person may be in college or like studying some type of new information or some type of new way of being. Like they're trying to take on a new philosophy in some way. So maybe they're like getting to like a new religious experience or some shit. King of Cups. So this is somebody who's mature. This is somebody who loves you unconditionally. So like even if you make mistakes, even if you guys have arguments, battles, disagreements, it's somebody who loves you unconditionally. And this could be sometimes this person may take advantage of your feelings and emotions. Could be a Cancer, could be a Scorpio. This could be somebody who knows you care a little bit more than they do, or who cares a little bit more than you do, and they like take advantage of that situation because they know how you feel and you know how they feel. So, ooh, so they can sometimes come off as like bossy because of that. Like I know you care about me, and I care about you, so I like reserve the right to like act this way with you. So this could be somebody who's bossy because they know you care and they know they care. So it's like I can just act how I want to act with you because I know, like I. So sometimes it can be like somebody who takes advantage of you because you care so much, all right? And you may take advantage of them because they care so much. Could be Aquarius. So this may be somebody who's lost weight, or this is somebody who's like maybe has like a nice figure, or this is somebody who's like maybe for some of y'all they're uncomfortable with their body. Like they may even have a nice body, but they may be uncomfortable with it. So they maybe like talk like they need to lose weight, or they're like always focused on their weight, or they're always like worried about like how their body is looking. So like maybe they're like wearing like maybe it's like the certain clothes that they wear. That they worry about the clothes that they wear. So like certain clothes. So either they're proud of their body, but like insecure about it. So like they could have a nice body, but they like, like people who go to the gym or people who like work out or people who like always constantly like showing their body. At times they be feeling insecure with it because they like seen it change and evolve over time. So they never really know when it's the right body. You know what I mean? And they wonder, is it enough for you? And that's just natural as a human or in any connection. You wonder if your partner is attracted to your body. You just want that. You're like, are you attracted to my body? Do you like the way it looks? Is it appealing? So like they just kind of care about that. All right. So they may like reveal their body, but they also have like an insecurity around their body. So look for that. Oh, we got 249. Let's get it. All right. So for some of y'all, they're going to be lighter complexion because I got a lot of light energy. And you are going to get initiation from this person. You may meet them through a friend of a friend. So like you may meet them maybe like around other people, because the Five of Pentacles could be like a neighbor, or you meet them through friends of friends, acquaintances. Like Five of Pentacles is usually about sanctuary or people who were around the whole time, but you didn't really know them. Like, maybe they were like once there, but maybe we didn't have a conversation. You know what I mean? The Ace of Swords is here, which means that there's going to be some type of illumination with them where it's like, oh, I'm gonna get to know this person, but like I didn't know that I was gonna get to know this person because I didn't know them until I met so and then so and so introduced us, and now I care about this person, and I can't really like imagine them not being around. So it's like that. Like the first, you probably don't know them, but then you know them through somebody else, and now it's like I can't imagine them not being around. So it could be a Taurus, could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aquarius, Virgo, Leo, Taurus, Sag, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Scorpio, Cancer. But it's somebody who maybe has like more of like a fear-based mindset about letting new people in. So they kind of do stuff on their own or like very independent. Maybe they have issues asking for help. I think that's what it is. They have issues asking for help. They never really feel like they have anybody to support them or anybody that's there for them. Whole time you be there for them or they be there for them or whatever. It's some shit like that. All right. But it's somebody who you could count on. They will be there for you in need. So know that. Let me give you signs. Could be a Sag, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Taurus, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Virgo, Leo, Scorpio, Cancer. Some of y'all, they may be having trouble with car issues, or there could be like an issue traveling, coming towards you, or some shit like that. So that might be part of like something that can help you out there. All right. So let's get it. Whoa, we made it. Pentarina, you still up? You still awake? You is still awake. Yes, you is. Let's get it. Let's make this exciting. All right, let's make this exciting. Come on, show me this. Show me the fireworks. 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 Ha ha! It's your boy. Okay, see that? Fireworks. That's what I do. Amazing like that. All right, so let's go. Let's get it. So Aries, new love coming your way. All right, so there's gonna be somebody who's maybe not your usual type, but they're good at talking. This is somebody who has like weird jokes, and I do say weird jokes, but like they're not like inappropriate. It's just like, maybe you don't really get it at first because it comes off as like I don't understand. Like, but once maybe they're like good at like expressing it and explaining it, and then you're like, oh, that is kind of clever. That's kind of funny. So it's an Aquarius, Gemini, or it could be a Cancer. So they have like a weird sense of humor. Like the stuff that makes them laugh probably isn't really that funny to you. But like when they explain it, you're like, that's kind of funny. I get that. Good at talking, good at communicating. They're very tolerant of you too. And this is somebody who you're going to feel like at home with. They may have a house. because the fourth house is here. So they usually have property. And if they don't have property, they own something of substance. So maybe they have property, storefront, something. So if they don't have like a storefront, then they don't have a house, then they have security. This maybe somebody who has like a larger family, because I think of that Four of Cups as being somebody who's like family based, family oriented. So this is somebody who like treats the friends and family as friends. I mean, treats friends and family like family, or treats friends and coworkers or people who are around them like family. All right. So you'll automatically feel like they're like at home with you, or you'll automatically feel at home with this person. It's not gonna be a usual type. I promise you, not gonna be a usual type. This could mean that they have a different race, a different background, different cultural belief. Just in general, the way that we perceive life is different, but they're very tolerant and understanding. And this is somebody who's always willing to share with you emotionally and just share with you in general. They don't mind giving to you. They don't mind looking out for you. This is somebody who you can share your feelings with, and they'll share their feelings with you as well. So they like listening to your stories, and they like sharing stories. So maybe they're a good storyteller. And it's somebody like after you talk with them, they end up like changing your perspective sometimes. And it's usually through like little anecdotes or like little like stories that like maybe came from out of nowhere. You like it's like kind of relatable. This is somebody who's relatable in that way. It's like relatable. Like the stuff that they share with you is like relatable for the moment. You know what I mean? Like you didn't see how this all played into it, but like, oh, okay, I can see that. So like they're very relatable in that way. All right. Analytical person and also distant. So like they can care for people, but they can care for people in a way that's like we wouldn't imagine them to, like we kind of seem like that's not how you care for people. So like this may be like somebody who what's the way of like we consider not to be the right way. Let's say like okay, in initial stages, but I'm just giving an example. This may not be for everybody. Let's say initial stages. Remember when we were having like where they were having what they call co-parenting. Co-parenting was not considered a traditional way of like having relationships. So it's maybe somebody who like doesn't need a partner to live with them, or doesn't need like that connection all the time, but like they like intimacy. They like because Aquarius gives me independence, and Gemini is like somebody who likes relationships, but like they can be sometimey, and they change their mind often, and they kind of just like want that like freedom to come and go as they please. So there's maybe somebody who changes your perspective about what relationship is, what is comfortable for you, because the fourth house usually represents the relationship family dynamic that you've seen growing up that you're trying to replicate. So there's maybe somebody who breaks you out of that. They give you an innovative way of seeing things. You know what I'm saying? Hey there, fairy godmother. So they give you an innovative way of seeing things, but yet they share intimacy with you and trust, and they express their feelings with you, their emotions with you. You know what I'm saying? So it's that. It's this. All right. So they may have longer hair, brown, red. I mean, even gray, maybe a little grayish in their hair. For some of y'all, because we got the, I don't know, maybe they wear like hoodies or they wear like something. All right, it's gonna be new. We have a new love. We got Ace of Cups here, so it's gonna be somebody who's new love, very overflowing with their feelings and expressions. Could be an Aries, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. For some of y'all, they stay at a distance, a slight distance. This could be also somebody who, because we got Aquarius energy and Gemini energy. This is somebody who gets distracted very easily. They get like thrown off course. So like they can talk about multiple things at one time, or they can do multiple things at one time. They're good at multitasking. That's the Two of Cups. I mean, Two of Pentacles. I mean, Two of Wands. They're good at multitasking. For some of y'all, this is somebody who's like new to the area, new to the job, new to something, or you're new to their area or something like that. I think they have like large vases. So maybe like if you go to the house or you go somewhere, they have like large vases, or they have like large basins or large buckets or large something, the waterfall or something. Maybe there's a waterfall by where they live. Maybe there's a fountain by where they live, or it's something. It's water. It's waterway. A waterway. All right, because you got a lot of water there. All right, this is somebody who's also very giving too. So they like giving gifts. This is somebody who likes to give you surprise gifts though. So like, and these may be gifts like where like you didn't like know that you would need it, or you didn't know that you could use it. You're like, what am I gonna do with that? You know what I mean? It's like they just like to be generous in a way, but like because you're their family to them. Even if you're not like their family, they just like treat people like family. Very communicative, very talkative, very flirty, chatty, nosy, but they're a good listener too. So like you can tell them stuff, and they're like, okay, I got you. I understand. You know what I mean? Even if they don't really understand, they try to figure you out, or they try to do the best with like understanding you. So for some of y'all, you're gonna know this person from like your early childhood, your early like educational years, which could be like high school, elementary maybe, or it's like your younger years, your early education. So maybe they're into school teaching, or like speech. I was gonna say like a speech. What you call it? A speech. Maybe a speech therapist, but like what do they call it? Like a translator or like a speech. somebody who speaks for people. So maybe they speak for like diplomats or some shit like that, or they work in like a embassy or some shit. That's kind of big. So I don't know. All right, that's kind of big. We got 8 of Wands here. So this is somebody who's going to be trying to reach out to you guys and talk with you guys. They're very passionate, unexpectedly too, because we got the Tower here. But they know eventually they were going to run into you, or eventually they were going to like speak to you, or eventually you guys were going to talk, or eventually they were going to like travel towards you or some shit like that. So you're going to hear from this person because they feel like eventually this was going to go somewhere between y'all. They're just kind of like weighing the pros and cons. Like maybe for some of y'all it's having to do with work. So like if it's a coworker, this is someone who like wants to have a relationship or connection with you, but like they don't want it to like deter you guys from the job or from the career or from like the common goal that you guys are going towards. It's like I don't want to like deter you from that, and I don't want to distract you from what we're trying to do, but like I want you around. So it could be a Capricorn, Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, Gemini, Cancer, Cancer, Sag, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Low razzle dazzle, could be a Virgo. All right, so this is somebody who's like maybe they have a skill, like a natural skill. Maybe they do like a regular routine schedule, something where it's like seems to be consistent, but it also seems to be like they perfected it. They have like a way of like perfecting, maybe like dealing with uncertainty or like adapting to situations. Let me bring them. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. Okay. All right. So anyway, so this is somebody who's emotional. All right, they're emotional, but like at a detached way. This would be somebody who you feel like you can connect to, and at the same time not feel like they're judging you for like maybe like expressing yourself in certain ways. So I get them to be very masculine, but also very like balanced because we got a lot of water and a lot of air energy. So like they're very balanced. You know what I'm saying? All right. So family values. It's somebody who will like their family values, but I guess they don't really need relationships in the traditional way, or you guys may not want to have a relationship with them in a traditional way. So it could be that too. It could be something along the lines of that too. So all right. Anyway, I gave you signs. Let's do it one more time. Signs: Aquarius, uh, Gemini, Cancer, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Gemini, Cancer, Aries, Scorpio. Oh, they're very unpredictable. So like that's what when this person reaches out, it'd be very unpredictable. You won't know. So you said, can we get a timeline when they will step up? The timeline is usually the seasons or the signs that I just gave you. So this pattern could play out multiple times, and it just plays out in these seasons. So the seasons we have could be Aquarius, could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio season, could be Aries season, could be Sag season, could be Scorpio season, which is now, could be Aries season again, could be Capricorn season, could be Cancer season, could be Gemini season. The signs are your seasons. That's why the signs are important because they also represent the timing. All right, that's what I've noticed. So Virgo, Capricorn. So this pattern will play multiple times. Sometimes these will be coworkers. Sometimes these will be romantic, but the pattern plays again and again in these seasons. You get me? Hope that made it clear. All right. So anyway, y'all, thank y'all for the support. Thank y'all for all the likes. How many likes did I get? How many likes did I get? How many likes did I get? Look, how many likes did I get? Did I get 300? Did I get 300? That's crazy if I got 300. The sign can be the person, but like, so I always just use whatever's going on in the reading as part of the reading. You know what I mean? Like, if my daughter interrupted me, that was part of the reading. You know what I mean? Any of that. Let me see. 274. Don't forget to hit that like, y'all. Don't forget to hit that like, y'all. I appreciate y'all so much in advance. Yeah, for some of y'all, somebody who I don't know why I'm gonna tell y'all this person maybe moved out unexpectedly or unexpectedly made some type of move. An outcome, that's too much control there, Sarah. An outcome, that's too much control. That's why I didn't even get into that, like the outcome, because I can say what the outcome may be, but then you change doing whatever you were doing, and it don't be that. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I don't really like outcome, because outcome can change based on what you do. Like I can tell you this now, and you can like, let's say that I'll tell you the outcome is going to be a bad one or a good one. You may act overconfident and turn this person off. Or let's say that I, you know what I mean, or I say like it'll be a good one or a bad one, And then next thing you know, you're like acting weird or messing up the vibe, and it doesn't happen that way. You get what I'm saying? So like let how it plays out develop, because that's what's happening is you're too far ahead. That's a Piscean energy. You're too far ahead, or you're too far in the back, or too far in your past. You know what I mean? So it needs to be where you're present in the moment. When they come, you deal with it. You know what I mean? We cross that bridge when we get to it. So make it one of those moments for you, and not really press too much about like when, because that ruins the surprise of it. Like, we're already giving you more details than what you should know naturally. You know what I mean? So like, just kind of go with that, because Two of Pentacles is like a mixing maxi type of energy. It's uncertainty. You got to learn how to deal with uncertainty, because that's where all the best surprises come from. You never know what's going to happen. That's a surprise. You like surprise parties, right? You like surprise gifts, surprise trips. You know what I mean? I know I got an Aries homegirl that's just like that. She needs to know how it's going to play. Like, so what do you think is going to happen? Look, just go for it. Have fun and express or experience it. You don't know. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Anyway, y'all, thank y'all for the support. Thank y'all all for being here. Appreciate y'all. I value y'all so much. Much love. I had a ball again. Thanks for all the likes. You know what I mean? Thanks for all the surprises and all the tee hee ha ha's, because I had a ball. I was kind of tired before I came, but now I'm like up, ready. You know what I mean? I'm ready to go. So thank y'all again. I'm about to get going. About to make some steak and some dinner for me and my daughter. You know, that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? That was cute, wasn't it, huh, Fairy Godmother? That was cute. That's what I do. That's what they call me sometimes. Cute Noonie. That's what they call me. All right. Anyway, y'all. Oh, it's definitely late for you, Pentarina. It's only like 7:11 here, but it's 1:11 for you. That's almost like 12 hours away. Well, that's like 5 hours away. 4 hours away. 6 hours. 6 hours out. Okay, 6 hours. Anyway, I'm gone, y'all. Y'all have a great night. Love on those who be loving on y'all. I see y'all in the morning, because I'm be doing the signs. So I'll see y'all in the morning. I don't know the signs exactly, but you'll see them when I pop out. Noonie cute, very demure. I think so too. Very demure. I believe so. That is me. Very demure. Noonie demure. I'm gone.